You already fucked it up. Can you please restart and stop being a retard?
On purpose.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Hey guys, it's Gentle Fox here.
Yo, that's the poor name.
Zach,
Don't
you
let
get
it
me
out.
water with ice in it.
I'm sorry.
I just was drinking and there's like that.
Dude, so I want to go suck my own dick.
What?
You didn't even finish.
That might have been the
Can I-
best start to
Can I-
anything
can I-
ever.
It's fine. Okay.
Guys, I used my tongue as a straw to eat the pussy.
What's happening?
I want to suck your ribcage out your asshole.
What the fuck did
Okay.
you say to me?
Hey, so okay, in case you couldn't tell by the title of the video, like you can't read or something, this is
I can't
episode
read.
2. Dose.
Yeah?
Dose.
What's dose mean? I'm
Dose? 3. It means 3.
What?
It's gentleman talk, right? That's what we named it.
Maybe.
It's been so long since Uno.
What just happened? What just happened over there?
Matt forgot the mic is right in front of me, so I was like, what? And he comes to lean over here to whisper to me, of all people. And like, I'm like, Matt, the mic is right there. And he's just like,
Cut for Zane.
Cut for
I
Zane.
almost said spick.
What's
It's
for
been way
Zane?
too long since
I
the
think we-
first podcast.
We should probably address the fact that if I have it up still, I don't. Never mind. You guys talk about things. I'm gonna see when the last one was uploaded.
Okay, speaking of strangling,
Okay.
in
Nobody
like
talked about
4th
that as of
grade,
recently.
I choked a kid with a scarf.
That's good.
Dude, speaking of strangling, oh man, I got a good story about this. One time, I was strangling my chicken one time.
You Wayne?
No one. Oh.
By the way, the last one was uploaded 2 effing months ago.
I guess this is a bi-monthly occasion. What are you doing, man?
Podcast
Please
time.
don't
Normal
eat in
food
front
case
of the
podcast.
mic.
Have fun.
It's in every other month.
Yeah, we're pretty
Isn't that
good.
bi-monthly?
That's really dumb. No, bi-monthly is
Like every month.
every
Other month.
week. It's like every. No, maybe.
Bi-monthly.
Yeah, I thought about it for a second. I was thinking of for some reason bi-weekly.
Okay. All right. So does that count? Are we gonna introduce who's all here?
Jackie!
I mean, we wouldn't do this unless we were all here.
We're all here.
Yeah.
Well,
Zaki's here.
Zachy here? Zachy, say, everybody go. Go, Jackie's here.
Zaki's
it goes
here.
clockwise.
Say it again.
Zaki. He's here.
I'm here.
Who's I'm? Who are you?
I don't
Who
know.
are you? How did you get in this room?
I'm the random black
Curtis?
man that you see in your
Curtis?
sleep.
Just say your fucking name.
What?
I already said his name like 8 times.
His name's Curtis.
Okay.
Matt?
It's with the.
Matt shoving a donut in his mouth. I'm Nathan.
No.
You got it all over the floor.
It's not his fault.
That shit
so-
up.
Pick it up. It's not my
Right,
fault.
bitch. I want to see that shit go in your fucking
Not my
hole.
shit, not my problem.
Put that shit in your hole.
That's what I say.
We're at Zach's house.
Not my shit, not my problem.
That's what I say.
So there's carpet and stuff. So if you drop something in the carpet, it's gonna be in there.
Um,
Just making
So
noises.
does that mean you're just super careful about getting your jizz in your carpet?
Yeah,
Whoa!
dude. No, all goes into that blanket.
Damn it. Alright, if you want to know, Zach has a jizz blanket.
Oh
A
yeah.
jizz blanket that he has right there.
Oh
You
yeah.
can't see me pointing, but it's right there.
Yeah,
Alright,
dude.
alright. Enough bullshitting around. What's the first topic? Get right in there.
We're not gonna have fun.
Fine.
Let's have some fun.
We'll have a pre-cum show, you know?
Girls
up.
just wanna
Wanna
have
have
fun.
fun.
Oh, girls
just wanna have fun.
ISIS.
Talk
ISIS.
about ISIS.
ISIS. Allah Akbar.
Hail Hitler.
Okay.
Hey, we live in Washington, like, DC, don't come for us, infidel, please.
We live in Washington, D.C. now?
No,
Hey,
we live
you
in
guys
Washington
wanna
like
talk about
DC.
how stupid our, fucking, our state is?
Oh, the state's great.
Our state is so stupid.
Oh, I love the state.
No, this is.
So this year they legalized gay marriage, but then they're instantly are gonna legalize. Hey, now you can discriminate against gay people.
At least we have
That's
corn.
fine. At least we have corn. We
Yeah,
have plenty of
corn.
effing corn.
Having corn.
If you ever get kicked out because of your religious beliefs or because of your orientation, just give them a head of corn. It'd be great.
Give them goddamn corn like an Indian. Like,
It's-
oh, please,
it's
peace.
an ear of corn, by the
Please,
way.
please.
Stop giving us the
It's an
measles.
ear of corn, not a head of corn.
Yeah, leave me alone. Please, my wife is pregnant.
What ear?
Please,
By your
let me
head, and
keep
your
it.
head is the
Where
ear.
the fuck the other one go? Throw it away. Oh.
It's dead.
It's dead.
It's dead, like my pregnant wife.
Whoa, that's
Oh,
a dark turn.
Oh.
That's 2 people dead then.
Double kill.
It's double XP. Yeah. That's 400 XP right there.
Oh, 400.
Because that's 2 kills.
How'd you know?
Never,
Hey, Matt.
ever follow Zachy on iPlenty. You'll
My
get the
brother
worst
did
shit
that to me all
ever.
the time.
XXXXEMLGXXX. Follow me on iPhoney.
Subscribe
Find me on the Facebook.
at
But hey.
facebook.com/Facebook.
xhamster.com. Matt Cupcake Sprinkle.
I know that website.
Matt Cupcake Sprinkle comes. Look me up.
Or, you know,
Have you guys ever gone to hamsterdance.com?
I was
No.
actually
Is that a
gonna. I
place?
was actually about to recommend hamsterinass.com.
Shut up.
I was gonna do 9-year-olds in my chamber.
9-year-olds in my chamber.
I recommend hamsterdance.com because this is the kind of quality you shall receive.
Hey, look up God Hates Shrimp.
What?
What?
God
No,
Hates
I'm
Shrimp.
on Hamster Dance.
Look up. There's a website called
Put the
God
link.
Hates
Put the
Shrimp.
link for Hamster Dance down below in the description.
If you're looking for hamsterdance.com, there's music and merch. You can buy some posters and some t-shirts and some hamsters. You can go to iTunes, iTunes.com/hamsterdance.
I thought this was gonna be
I
porn.
thought this was like this
Yeah, I
looks
thought
like
this was
a
gonna
furry.
be porn.
It's, I don't know what it is.
Oh, fur.
Why
Get
did you
off
go
that
here?
website. Get off
Get
that
out of
website.
here. We don't
Furry?
like furry.
Are you a furry? You furry?
Well, for confirmed.
It's confirmed.
Hey,
No call.
Oh, confirmed.
It's not confirmed.
type in
I booked.
God Hates Shrimp.
What's God Hates?
Why would God hate shrimp?
Just fucking do it. God Hates Shrimp.
Is this
If
gonna
it's
be
a
waste of my
video-
time?
There's a lot. There's.
.com.
God Hates Shrimp.
Leviticus
What does that mean?
11,
This is a
9
real
to
thing.
12. Shrimp, crab, lobster, clams, mussels. All of these are an abomination before the Lord, just as gays are an abomination. Why would they add that in? Why stop at protesting gay marriage? Bring all of God's laws unto the heathens and the sodomites. We call upon all Christians to join the crusade against Long John Silver's and Red Lobster. Yeah, even Popeye shall be cleansed. The name of Bubba shall be an anathema. I don't know what that is. We must stop the unbelievers and destroy the sanctity of our restaurants.
What is this malarkey?
Leviticus 11:9 through 12 says,
Are you just eating all of the donuts?
"These shall
What do
ye
you mean?
eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath
second
fins
one.
and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers.
There's still
Them
two
shall
from
ye
the
eat."
Nathan, the mankind.
What is this load of malarkey?
What's the lead? Oh, download! Oh, photos!
Photos.
Download!
Fucking download.
You can download some effing banners!
About
So-
God hating shrimp.
Oh, look at these buttons. Abomination. GodHatesShrimp.com. It shows friggin' pictures of Long John Silver's,
Suck the head.
Red Lobster, the Popeyes, abominations.
Why is this so amusing to you two?
It's
Foot crap.
crap.
Ooh, ooh.
Walk around, you fuck.
So there's a Kickstarter to steal the rings from Saturn and put them around Earth. I shit you not.
No way.
Is
That-
it just
it's a
as bad as
Kickstarter.
like help me make a potato salad? That one that got like $100,000 for no
So
reason.
I can imagine that just a banner's like, let's get this huge group of people together. Let's just go steal those rings off of Saturn.
Let's steal
They don't need that. They don't need those fucking rings anymore. Let's steal those
become
fucking.
Nick Cage.
Let's steal those big old rings of gas and rock.
Ooh.
That's your foot crap.
Let's just do it.
It's a rock.
Rat.
Feels better now.
All right.
It's a whole bunch of just fucking little bits of rock just circling around in this big old
This is
gas
all
field.
over the place right now.
We are the most random motherfuckers ever. Do you realize this?
Yeah.
You're the one that knew of that website.
American flag pen.
To be honest, I don't know why that came to mind.
God Hate Shrimp, by the way.
Please, we're
speaking,
linking that.
No,
If you don't do
God
it,
Hate
I'm
Shrimp.
going and I'm gonna link
I'm
that
raising
shit.
my hand.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of Bible stuff, Scoon has told me on multiple occasions of the same thing. Apparently, one part of the Bible,
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
someone-
this room is a 4-to-1 ratio of atheist versus Christian. Christian.
We're
Okay,
not,
go
we're
on,
not,
go
we're
on,
not
Chris.
promoting any religious stuff, by the way. We're just going off what we know.
We're just stating.
We're just stating stuff.
I believe in Buddhism.
Okay, shut the fuck up. Go
fucking
believe- go-
infidel.
pray to your
believe in-
Gandhi.
I
There you go.
believe in Minecraft.
I believe in ISIS.
You
and
know
you
anything
what they
about
stand
Buddhism?
for.
No.
I don't play Minecraft. You can't. You go to hell. Maybe you don't play Minecraft.
Okay,
Yes.
Curtis, please
Because
stop.
what are you saying?
Okay, well, shut the fuck up because we're
Curtis,
too
stop.
much.
Are you
assholes.
whispering into the mic? Stop.
Hail Hydra.
Okay.
Okay.
What were you saying?
Anyway, Schooner told me on multiple occasions about this, but there was a story in the Bible where someone was walking to a town and he's bald, and these kids start making fun of him. So he sends 2 bears out of the forest to kill those children and 42 of the children's friends or something. And
Oh yeah, it's against God to call someone bald. That's what Jack and Tegan were fucking talking about. It's like, what?
I swear to fucking God, like
You're bald.
say like there's like a
That's so
chalk,
mean.
say like there's a
Yeah.
chalkboard
Oh,
in
no,
there.
wait.
It's just like all of the verses from the Bible. It's like, who wrote this? Who
I-
wrote this lie?
By the way, I searched "bald man kills child with bear?" ? And it showed me BibleHub.com, 2 Kings 2:24. He turned around and it's showing me the Bible quote you are talking about.
It's really,
Except this website's weird and just shows a
to
bunch
say
of
the
different
least, it's really
verses.
dumb.
I can't really read any of this because this website's weird.
Did you eat too much fucking
I
donuts?
find
again?
not this website.
If you puke, I'm definitely never eating donuts again.
If
you
you
ruined
puke,
Fritos for
I'm
me.
gonna fucking kill you. I have a carpet.
Oh yeah, at least my floor was.
What is this?
It's the bald man just laughing at several children dying by bears.
You need to put this as like the picture at this point.
Will.
We need to put some effort into this fucking podcast because we're just looking shit up.
We need to make up. We need to put pictures in for what we are talking about.
It's not just a black screen.
'Cause we're not even
whoa.
talking about any remote
We put
or
like our logo.
key thing.
Oh, I just fell
last time.
asleep listening to it, so I didn't really.
I watched it during school, and I really just destroyed like my data usage. I used like probably 7 gigs on that one video.
Yeah.
all right, you need to chill the fuck out.
You know what you need to do?
What?
Fucking hang yourself.
Oh, no.
I thought you were suggesting to suck on those nuts.
No, you can do that while you hang yourself. Like
But
Then
Matt,
I'll
you're
die
too short.
faster. Oh. Shots fired.
Shots fired. Just sneak dissed him while he was talking about.
That
his
wasn't sneak. It really wasn't.
nuts. I was talking to you.
I made a note. 11:30. Bald man killed kid? ?
Hey, do the God hates shrimp thing.
I might not do that.
I don't
Damn
think
it.
I want
I don't know what time it was at. I
I
didn't
don't- I
save it
don't
at that
either.
time. It's too late now. Well, guess what? Go to GodHatesShrimp.com and you'll find it.
I'm just gonna
to. Put
link
the
it.
link down below.
Yeah,
I'm going to.
Why?
This is weird.
I don't know.
Just watch
Take it.
it and edit it as you watch it.
Hey guys, next time we should play with the Ouija board.
And
Or
why?
not.
I don't think I want to play with
Why?
the Ouija
You guys
board.
don't believe in fucking God and shit? Why does it matter?
I don't
Because
care.
it's a waste of my time.
Me and you do it then?
It is a waste of
Do
time.
it.
I don't really want to.
Ooh, those are spooks. Just fucking moving it.
I'm the only one that believes in God and like actually follows him, and I still want to fucking do it really bad. I've already done it and shit's happened, so.
It's just went crazy.
I'm not one of those girls that's like, yeah, like, my dog, it barked when I was
Whoa!
on the Ouija board.
What?
I
You
was,
put the dog on the Ouija board. And it wanted to walk away, but you wouldn't let it, so it barked at you. That means there's a demon nearby.
There is a fucking demon.
Ah, ghosts.
that's
They
how they
exist.
should do it.
Ah,
should
they
crucify
exist.
dogs.
Hard evidence.
Crucify dogs?
Yeah.
Cold hard
Matt?
facts.
What's happening?
Okay.
Curtis, pull out those topics.
Yeah, I was about to say, we need to go
Pull
to
out my
topics,
topics
because what has
before I
this been,
pull out
like,
the gun and
13.
start
fucking
busting it
13
out.
minutes of nothingness?
Okay.
Well,
Of a whole
apparently
bunch of LELs.
we figured out that God hates shrimp and that bald men are capable of many things.
We've actually
So
actually
many
covered
bears
a
eat
lot
children
in
while he
13
points and
minutes.
laughs at them.
We've covered a lot in
You
13
get for
minutes,
calling
a
me
lot.
bald.
So,
Get those baby topics.
Nathan,
Excuse me.
do you like school?
Do I like school?
Yeah.
I mean, most
You're
of
not
the
Nathan.
teachers are okay at our school,
Yeah.
but the shit that I'm forced to learn, because you know I'm.
Do
sitting
you
there-
actually learn anything, though?
No.
Half the time, no, because I'm just like I want to fucking write my story.
Half
This
the
shit's
time.
bullshit.
Not even kind of half the time. 79.
I learned chemistry.
I guess. It's
I
not
like,
necessary.
I like chemistry.
It's cool, but
It's fun.
you're not gonna need it. Well, maybe. I don't know.
I might become a chemical engineer.
Oh,
That might be fun.
About demolitions.
That
Oh,
would be
boom!
cool. I would make the fucking bombs. You know how cool that would
And
be?
they give it to
I think that's illegal,
Yeah.
isn't it?
What? What'd you just say?
Not if it's professional.
That's Not if it's like signed off by the government, then obviously not.
Yeah, I might
But if
do
you're
that.
just
That
some
seems
shady
cool.
dude in a shack just making all these bombs, you're deemed dangerous and probably should be taken down.
Okay, that my opinion is I barely learn anything, and it
Harvard's
blocks my
famous.
it blocks my creativity, and it's full of douchey people of my age that are just awful.
See, what I
Should
think...
be shot. Some of them.
What I think you should be able to take classes that you actually think you'll actually
It's not
need.
your turn. It's Jacob's.
We're not taking turns.
We're not taking
He
turns.
has the same opinion all of us do. So we're just adding.
Yeah.
We're just
Yeah,
adding
just
into
add
it.
it.
So
No one likes
I
school.
was just saying that like we should just take classes that
Love you,
we
Zach.
would actually be able to use later on in life. Like I'm taking 2 classes right now. One's an auto shop class, and another one's a computer repair class. I'll probably need those later on in life, depending on which one interests me more. Because
the auto
both
shop
of them,
makes sense.
because both of them are hands-on learning. So yeah.
But what really pisses me off is personal finance responsibility is an extracurricular thing.
It's not
It's
necessary.
not necessary. It should be
But it is in
necessary
life.
to graduate. It makes perfect sense that it should be. Oh, go fuck yourself. You don't need to learn how to do your check. Here's fucking algebra 2. Have fun with that shit.
'Cause, you know,
Like,
you're gonna need
really?
that. You're gonna need that.
I'm never gonna use algebra 2 in my life. I have a straight D in algebra 2.
Yeah.
Everything
Wait.
else is like B in
It's not
higher.
that hard. It's
Do
just
you
a waste
guys-
of my time. So I don't.
Do you guys all have algebra 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the crap? Why am I the only one in geometry?
Because you tried.
'Cause
You
you-
were smart.
Because you took algebra 2 last year.
No, I didn't.
No,
Didn't?
no. didn't.
Then you skipped it. Then you were too good and you skipped.
No, I'm taking
You
algebra
d-
2 honors next year.
You can take geometry
That
or
means
algebra
you're
2.
taking a harder class than geometry.
Geometry, I heard it's easy.
Yeah, I heard
It's
really
it's actually a little it's
Ryan's
it's easy
used to
for the most part.
well. If you don't,
But there's
have
some parts
Ryan's
that you're
teacher-
just like, nah, I don't want to do
How
this.
about I just not take it because it's not necessary at all?
I like
it is,
school.
thought.
Some parts I like school.
We have to have one more math.
No, necessary
like-
for school, not necessary for life at all.
I'm never gonna use geometry in my life.
Actually,
he
it's
was so mad.
Unless
that
you
we-
want to get into
Your
Curtis's
facial
fucking
features.
Wi-Fi.
My
That's
life.
the only
My
thing you
life.
need to know geometry for. Fucking.
Nobody can hear you. I can't even hear you.
I know what he's
I
saying.
know.
My,
I wasn't
I
saying
was
it to the
joking.
mic. You
the
picked it up.
the password for my Wi-Fi is the Pythagorean theorem.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Why'd you whisper?
you have to know the theorem to get in.
You also,
Zach's
you also
fucking
need to
reaction.
assume that you guys are weird, and chose that as your
Fuck outta here.
password.
Oh yeah, and also the name of the Wi-Fi is Stud Club.
Ooh, want to join the stud club?
Want to join that stud club?
Not really.
Not
Want to
really.
join my book club?
I'm in. What kind of books do you guys read?
I like school because
I
I,
don't know,
get
the
to see my friends and like I get to do
You
shit and learn some
who
shit.
out of on Red Day? Who do you get to see here in a class?
On red days.
Take it.
I
I
get
see
to see
him.
Jacob and
On him.
Jacob.
That's it.
But going to
Yes, you
school and learning
seen Nathan.
unnecessary things is
That's
not
all I see.
worth seeing. Because you could take important classes and still see your friends. So sure, it's a plus, but there are also other things that would still be a plus in that.
I swear this school is trying to split us apart. Because I mean, like last year, I had like almost a class with all of you. I don't think I had one with Zach.
I
don't
haven't
have
had a
any
class
I don't
with
have any
Matt
classes with
since
Zach.
like 8th grade.
Yeah.
Right now.
See, what languages? They should have more inside the school. There's 2 languages, or you have to learn the other ones on yourself. It's either you learn the fucking Spanish, or now we have to either learn French. It's like give us more options.
Miss
We all want
Cool is-
different things, and then with science,
Brewski.
science
This
and shit,
motherfucker's learning Russian on his own.
I'm learning German, asshole. What about
Nice.
me?
Well, you never told me.
I've been learning for like half a year.
Going to fucking
Are you
Google
are you go-
Translate doesn't
are,
count.
are you
It's
going?
not. I've
Are you
got, like,
doing actual
okay.
lessons though?
Yeah.
Like,
Actually, like
nice.
testing yourself with the words.
Mhm.
Miss Coolest, the
starting to
French
learn,
teacher, actually teaches online Chinese. So
yeah,
there's three different languages that you can learn.
Wow.
I will never need
3.
Chinese.
I will
Never.
never need
And,
Chinese.
You won't need Russian.
Because all you need to know in the
Specifically
Chinese
Russian.
language
I'm
is
moving
ping
Russia.
pong.
It's cool there.
Are you actually?
And by cool,
Are you
I
actually
mean cold.
passionate about
It's
moving
effing
there?
cold there.
Hey, do you guys want to hear a joke?
I don't know. I don't
Sure.
like being here.
Yeah.
How your life?
America's not the
Yeah.
greatest place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's not really
Okay,
any
Curtis,
place.
you were stuck.
Um,
Alright, side conversation.
You probably already know this one. How do you name a Chinese baby?
Drop a spoon on the floor.
That was fair.
Drop a fork down.
I thought it was like drop
upstairs.
your
Drop a vase
silverware
downstairs.
tray.
Yeah, drop a handful of silverware, not just
Or-
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then whatever you hear. It's like, ping, pong, ting, tong, pong, tong, tong, tong.
Next topic, go.
Watch our one viewer be Asian.
Whoa, racist. I love it.
Is that racist?
You,
Yo, why me?
Jacob.
Yo.
I'm always gonna specify one person to go first.
I better get one or else I'm all through myself tonight.
He's gonna off himself?
Okay.
Just kidding.
Oh, no.
Winter, spring, summer, fall.
I like spring.
Wow.
Because it's not too cold, so that I'm freezing my
Bullshit.
effing...
Well, this year
I was
that's
gonna say
complete
something.
bullshit because
It's bulls.
we got out for spring break. It was effing snowing.
Well, I like normal spring.
Yeah,
This doesn't
normal
count as
spring's
spring. But normal spring, in which it is
Swinter.
good. Swinter.
Swinter.
Or
It's kinda-
swummer. Or wummer, or
Sprinter.
whatever it was on there.
Splinter.
Swinter.
But yeah, just because.
Fall
I don't
or
like
s-
winter because it's too cold.
Fall or spring.
Summer's too
It's
hot.
Great.
Fall. I like
They're all
fall.
like the in
I
between
like
shit.
I
Yeah.
like fall.
I, like
I prefer
spring,
fall.
I like
it's
fall
getting hot.
because there's not tornadoes.
So
You're,
it's my birthday time.
those wig you out, I guess.
What?
Tornadoes wig you out.
Tornadoes.
I'm not afraid.
Fucking, I love fall because you can be outside when there's a bunch of people trick or treating and still get bothered by the cops for no reason.
Oh, yay, fall.
Oh yeah.
Wait, was that on Halloween?
Yeah,
it
that was on Halloween day.
Wasn't
That's
that,
working
wasn't
in
that
my
2
corner.
years ago or
Yeah.
something? That was 2 years ago for you guys. I wasn't there.
I always forget he wasn't there. I just
Yeah.
Oh,
now
yeah.
that he's like in our group, I just picture him there.
I was with
He's
Michael
busy.
that day actually.
What are you doing?
I'm
Stop.
shaving Zach.
It's weird.
I'm gonna
That
rip
sounds
off
so.
the skin.
That sounds super.
You're
awesome.
gonna end up.
Nobody
okay.
else answered. Like
Wait,
somebody else did, but nobody gave
I'm,
a specific
I'm used
answer.
to going in like I answered fall. I'm used to going in like a certain direction.
Zach-
We're just like okay,
Oh.
randomly everyone.
Yeah, I said
yelled
fall.
their answers.
While everybody was like talking at once, I said
Yeah.
fall.
What did you say?
In between, I like the in
Fall or
between.
spring? Yeah, I like that.
Fall
too.
or
But
spring.
I like spring a little bit better.
I like winter just because it's very beautiful.
It's too cold. I, don't
I
like
fucking hate fall only for because I have to rake so much shit.
It's not beautiful here though. Winter in general is beautiful. It's gross here. It's just
Well,
disgusting.
It's fucking
snow.
sloshy and
Yeah.
Like
freezing
the first
rain.
day of winter, like the first day that it snows, it's good.
And then it just gets disgusting.
And like the second day, it's like okay, it's still kind of good out.
Movies
The
and
second day,
video
it's like,
games make it look
hell?
too good looking.
Yeah.
I fucking a snowplow knocked our address off our mailbox
Your
and
address?
didn't tell us.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
we had like a
annoying.
thing on the side. Fucking just smashed it up.
Oh.
I go and I'm like shoveling so I can make a path all the
And
way
you
to
see
the
like
mailbox.
you see the plate.
Yeah, I just see it fucking sticking out. I'm like, what the fuck happened to his?
Did you
I
just
picked
stick
it up
in
and
the
it
snow?
was perfectly fine. It just he somehow knocked the fucking like bolts off and it came off. And I'm like,
Crazy's turn.
all right, go.
I like winter the best.
Why?
Because you like.
I like the cold. Me and my father are natural heaters,
Heaters.
so
Warm blooded.
You're,
You don't fucking know. You don't fucking scrub.
I don't know that song either.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
dude.
And I hate summer. It's annoying.
Yeah, I hate summer because then it's like all fucking
I can't lift
soggy.
my right.
Because it makes
my
you all
left
fucking
correct.
soggy and
Dude,
hot and
summer
hard
sucks.
to breathe.
and
You
your
know
balls
why?
stick to your legs.
Tornadoes.
Tornadoes, balls
No
stick
one
to your
listens to
leg.
me.
I also hate winter
Tornadoes don't
because
really
no matter
happen
what,
around here. Though.
even during
They
winter,
happen in areas
I'm
next
still
to
happy.
us, but not really
What?
here.
Yeah. Tornadoes haven't really hit here. It's kind of crazy.
And
Someone's
summer,
watching over me in heaven because like there was a huge ass fucking supercell coming towards us one time. I was looking at our radar. It was like, and it missed us. Somehow.
Supercells are like ridiculous storms.
I know. Like if you look at them, the cloud is a bow echo itself.
and what sucks about summer is it sucks to have a beard. And I love to have
Yeah,
a beard.
yeah.
Yeah, Matt, I know you
I don't
especially.
know there's a difference. I love it. What?
Yes, Curtis, you.
So, Matt, you're gonna get a haircut before, like at the end of school year, yet?
If I'm getting that job.
Why?
Because at the end of the school year on the last day when I come home, I'm probably just gonna go bald.
Like completely bald.
My brother, bald
Skin
with a
head
beard.
over here.
Dad, bald with a beard. I don't have a beard, but I'll go bald.
I'd be okay with that if I didn't look weird.
I don't know.
I wanna-
You get like
You
patches
be
of
fresh,
facial
you know?
hair.
Change it up.
You don't have a legit beard. But
There-
you get like
there's
patches.
right here.
End
That's
of
it.
8th grade, I fucking shit.
It's really weird.
Dude,
It's
Right
not
here.
even. It's not even like this or anything. It's literally just.
No. These are the spots that don't get hair. This,
Next
This-
topic.
this.
We're still talking.
But
Don't just chime in and tell us to switch over.
He's talking about his beard that nobody can see. He's like this.
Oh, by the
On
way,
the
I'm
audio
probably not
podcast,
gonna
that
shave
sounds
for
weird.
a long time because screw shaving.
No, it's great.
shove your weed
No,
over
I
your
hate it.
face.
Why
I
do
don't
you-
hate it, but
why-
I like having a beard.
I love
Hey,
having it.
I don't have a beard.
Okay.
Well, you got a
I just said
mustache
hello.
going on.
Next topic.
Okay.
Next topic.
Next topic. Beards.
Me and Jacob love them.
We're in the club.
Except I buzzed it today, so I have barely any facial hair.
Matt, if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
His small dick.
Oh my god.
So offensive.
Oh no. Don't leave.
No, Matt, wait, we have a podcast to do.
Baby, come back.
You can blame it.
Baby, come back.
on Nathan.
You can blame it.
Baby, I'm
on
sorry. Babe.
I actually did not expect him to fully leave the room.
He's right there.
Okay, we're back.
I got nothing else to do.
Okay, that's what I expected.
Yeah, he realized that it's a lonely life out there.
You could go have your phone call with that one chick again. Right? Wasn't that fun?
It's pretty hot.
Kind of.
Who is she?
Kinda.
What were we talking about again?
Okay, no personal bullshit
Let's
like
let
that.
him answer personally.
Okay.
You made me say
Okay.
personally.
Alright,
Okay.
what do you want to change? One thing.
One thing to change would probably be.
I live the dangerous life.
Stop that. Stop rubbing
There's
your
not
nips.
much to change about me because I got a big wanker
Oh, he's
spiel.
perfect. She
He's
loves
got
it.
a big.
Oh no, oh no.
Probably my eyesight. Yeah.
Oh, not
Okay.
the part about how you're schizophrenic, fucked up in the head.
Schizophrenic?
All that.
He's
Oh,
not.
oh, he's
he's not
schizophrenic.
schizophrenic though.
Does that mean you like to sit?
I
Yeah.
am.
He's also not schizophrenic.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
He's not. He doesn't.
There's
hear
a
voices.
difference between
I text-
paranoid and schizophrenic.
Nobody heard Nathan. It was great.
Every morning.
Nathan,
Yeah.
you go.
Even Christmas, she's seen it.
What are you guys talking about?
I don't-
Well, stop whispering.
I don't know what we're talking about. He's
Okay,
like,
let
he's
Nathan
like,
answer
he's
the
like,
question.
ask Curtis. He's seen it. I'm
I'm
like,
just kidding. I'm not schizophrenic. Haha, I got you. Or maybe I am. I'm just trying to fuck with your head. I don't even know if I'm
Hopefully it
schizophrenic.
picked up what I said.
Okay.
I don't even know who I am.
Okay.
Alright, you go next.
Me go next?
Yeah.
Go
Matt, stop
We're going
crushing
this
the
way.
Yeah,
bottle.
we're going next.
Go.
The
Go.
one
Why am I
th-
the only one yelling at Matt for crushing the bottle?
I am. I did also. I gave up. Stop.
Okay, the one thing I
Sounds
would
awful.
change would be probably to not be bored
Oh,
of
he's
everything anymore.
What a weird life you live.
It's weird. Like sometimes, like right now, I'll have a lot of fun, and as soon as I go home, I'm like, this is fucking boring.
Well, then just don't live a boring life, you boring person.
I do, and
You're
I
a
hate it.
boring person.
You know what you need to do, Nathan?
What?
To not be bored?
What? Jerk off a lot? I don't
No.
know. I already do that.
Yeah, because the last 2 seconds, that's why you get bored.
Johnny Two Pump over here. Just
Uh,
okay. Just wait a minute. The bed. No. Well, okay,
Jacob's
Jacob.
nickname is the Foghorn.
You guys want to hear why I'm the foghorn?
All right. You can't say that.
Can't sing that.
Simpsons
No,
did
but
it.
what would you
Okay,
learn about
Zach.
yourself, Jacob? It's Jacob's turn.
Hyperhidrosis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is annoying.
Why are you such a
Stop
douche?
that!
Yeah, really. That makes a
Re-
lot
that's
of
really
ass
Can you
awful.
please stop doing that?
I'm gonna do it again.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Stop it.
Well,
Seriously.
a thing that I would better about myself is when arguing with somebody, I really need to learn to consider what they're saying.
Not just say "fuck you." I don't care what you're saying. Today.
Well, it's not necessarily that. It's
That's
like
the
it's like
least of Zach's
waiting
problem.
for my part to be said. I
you.
don't actually consider what they're saying.
you
and
just think in your mind, "I'm so not listening to you. I'm just gonna say whatever I want to say."
Let's have a debate. I
No.
like cheese.
No. That's not the point I'm trying to get at here.
Or is it?
No, I'm just saying I'm trying to better myself at that because I do that a lot when I argue with people.
I need to better in arguments where I don't just say "fuck you" when they answer
Oh.
or something like facts. I'm just like, "Yeah, go fuck yourself." I don't
I- when I get in arguments, I don't need to be a douchebag to my friends, because whenever I get pissed off, I get fucking pissed off. There's no fucking holding me
I don't
back.
get mad during arguments.
I don't get mad
Get
either.
frustrated.
I get mad.
It's like, this guy sucks, and then I slap in some facts.
Slap in some facts.
You slap
Like,
him in.
like you could be
Cut your
talking
face.
about. You could be talking about like.
Cheese.
I don't, you could be talking about Batman, and then you're like, you know, cats have ears,
They do. Fact.
and then they're like,
you know what else
"What?"
is a fact? Whales. They go underwater sometimes. Sometimes they go up. They get some of that baby air. Slap it in there.
That baby air.
Baby
So what would
air.
you
Why is
change,
it baby?
Curtis? What would you change about yourself?
My laziness.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sleep
he
a
chuckled.
lot.
He
You
chuckled.
do sleep quite a bit.
Dude,
Who this?
I would sleep so much more than I normally am if I could.
Then do it
Why?
now. Sleep now.
Honestly, I am tired.
Fucking.
You also rode a bike here and then walked.
Yeah, that was his fault. But at least it
In
was
his
multitasking.
defense, he actually deserves to be tired.
Oh,
Next
yeah?
topic.
Yeah.
I agree with
Is that
next
everyone?
topic.
I agree. All right, next topic.
Oh, I burped. Oh, I burped.
favorite color of cheese?
We already did color. Oh.
We already did color
I
last
don't think
podcast.
there's any other color of cheese other than yellow and sometimes orange.
And
Or
white. White.
Yeah.
White.
I forgot about
man,
I'd White love to American.
be preggers.
Curtis, stop being preggers.
ashamed.
Okay, just next topic.
I agree.
Preferred job. Now I'm not gonna say first.
Yeah,
Because Jacob
Your
already.
preferred job. Okay, Zach starts.
All right, I start.
Zach,
Probably a computer engineer of some sort, like computer tech support or computer repair, hardware-wise. Because honestly, I am not good with software at all. As far as like scripting, I'm awful with it. I definitely would have to learn that. But I'm definitely better with like hardware and taking a computer apart and putting it back together.
All right.
Boom. Curtis, we're going that way. Skip.
All right, Matt. Hello.
We'll come back to you if you don't.
What?
Male stripper.
I don't know what it's called.
You can fuck yourself.
Okay, I know what Matt wants to be.
Oh,
Okay, wait.
You wanna
wait,
be hit?
No,
I have
shit,
an idea.
let me-
Want to be hit?
No, wait.
Wanna
Let
be
me
hit?
talk for
I
1
will
second.
raise my hand.
You can hit me after.
He's already raising it.
Reason. All
Raise
right,
my hand.
Matt wants to be an astronomist,
Astronomer. Good God.
Astronomist.
astronaut, police, fireman, in space.
Whoa.
Astronauts are already in space.
Shut the fuck up. The rest aren't.
NASA's
The
not
in
even a
space
thing
was the
anymore. How would you want to be an
NASA is
astronaut?
No,
a thing, though.
it's a thing.
Are they there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're they
NASA
just
just
don't.
stopped.
They just
Yeah,
don't send shit in the air.
NASA's just like, nah,
Then
brah.
you can't really be an astronaut
evidence
if they
you
don't
didn't make
if
it
they
to the
don't
moon, you just
send
did.
anything in the
No,
air.
I thought they just ended their moon mission. They still send people into space.
Yeah, they're still sending stuff to ISS.
Oh.
Well,
ISIS?
they have to.
ISS, not ISIS.
Are you sure?
I
Okay,
just
new plan. First, since Nathan just already did what he just did, we're going to specific people are going to pick what they think other people want to do. So I'll choose for Zach. He already went. It's too late. Never mind.
Do it for Curtis.
I'll
and
do Curtis.
it in
Curtis wants to be.
male stripper.
You're not me. Your name's Nathan.
All right, my bad. Go ahead and play.
Still my idea. Looking at the way he's rubbing his nipple and the way he has a Superman sweatshirt on, he wants to be Superman that works at a strip club next to CVS so that he can sometimes be a pharmaceutical person. Yeah, that's good.
do you actually want to go into pharmaceuticals?
How accurate is that?
Not even kind of.
Not even remotely. Honestly, if I could have my first job, like, for a dream first job, before I figure out where I really, really want to go, I would work at Best Buy.
Really?
Best Buy is an amazing place.
Why?
Because it's just the best. You can come home and not smell like Dookie, but you can come home and smell like technology.
What are you saying?
Technology
Wait,
does not have a
that's
scent.
your
Wait,
What's your
wait,
fucking dream
wait.
job, huh?
Shut up.
That's my
Wait.
dream first job.
That wasn't the
But that's
question.
not what we're talking about.
What do you
That's my-
what do you want to make a
What do
living
you
off of?
aspire to be?
Yeah, what do you
That's just it.
You want to live forever in the effing Geek Squad.
you can't make a living off that.
Yeah,
you
you
really
can.
can't.
You
could-
can, but not a good one.
You pretty much would be in
Can
Geek
I?
Squad.
But-
Yeah, but you can
Yeah.
make like
Can I
$101 a
put
year,
more points?
$100,000 a year.
Can I put more
Exactly,
points
that's what
behind-
Geek Squad
behind my-
Okay,
Geek Squad
go
does.
ahead.
Is what
Go
you
ahead.
want to be.
After Matt's done speaking.
That's a convenience store though.
The reason I say my preferred first job is because I don't know if I want to go into making games or something.
Well,
Like
there's one.
I'm thinking about that and everything, but you know
That's like
that's a really
everyone
hard thing.
wants to be
Yeah,
that.
that's a really hard thing to do.
Fucking mainstream.
So that's why I would want to work at Best Buy because that's a great environment, and you know, it'll help me. It'll suffice until I can finally figure out what I want to do.
All right.
I want to work at GameStop. You get free shit.
I'll
You don't get free
fucking- I'll
stuff.
guess
You
what,
get reduced.
I'll guess
reduced
Jacob.
prices.
Reduced rates.
No, you actually get free shit all the time. They give you a bunch of free shit. I've talked to someone that's worked there.
They're insane.
I'll do
They
Jacob.
go to conventions and they get free games, and they take the games home and play them and then give them back.
It's his now.
I don't care.
Oh, or a video game tester.
Okay.
Okay. Jacob would be an author.
Yeah.
Why did you have to say that for him?
That's the point
This is
of
the
what I
fucking-
said.
this is
Remember
what
when
we're
I said
starting
that?
to do for fun,
Oh.
and then he can explain
And then
why he wants to
I
be
explained either that's wrong or correct, and that is correct.
Oh.
As of currently, because I'm not sure anything else.
Alright.
That's the only thing I'm good at.
I guess I'm just hearing impaired.
Maybe.
it. And
Maybe
then
it's because you don't like to listen to
who
people.
wants to guess what I want to
Because you're not a good debater.
Or you're just the R word.
I'm a mineral guy.
Oh no. He's not sure anymore.
You mind shit.
What I have decided is I do love science, almost all aspects of it, except for physics. Fuck physics.
Physics. How do you hate
It's needed.
physics?
It's needed, and it's great what they accomplished in it. But I don't want to learn it.
Yeah, I don't want.
I don't
love
care.
physics.
I don't like
It's
physics.
in-
I
it's
like
a-
the fact that people learn it. And
Yeah.
it's important.
It
but
is
I'm
important,
not
but
gonna go learn
personally,
it.
me, I do not
I
want to
don't
go
want
into a field of work with physics.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Me, I would either want to be like a
Just add
chemical
it on.
engineer
I don't want that.
I was agreeing.
or an author. They're completely different because I love to write, but I also love like chemistry and shit like that. So yeah.
Let's write together.
Oh, what's that job like? You know how there, you know what like I don't know what they're called, like computer boards are made of, like the green thing, and then like all the components on the green.
Sure. Motherboard. What's that?
Fucking-
But what is that actually called? What's the board called?
The motherboard.
It's called
Not-
the mother.
The chip.
Like the microchip,
The Dada chip.
Pretty much like
microchips and stuff like that. Like all the fucking like,
Computers.
gold
Oh.
wiring and shit that they.
yeah,
implant on it.
all that wiring and stuff. I find that really really cool, and I wish our school had something
I
to do
would
with
get
that.
so pissed off
I
trying to
don't
do
know.
that as a job. Fuck! You just like go over like a centimeter. Fuck! You gotta like scrap it. That would be so
Oh,
annoying.
do you guys know that there's a 3D printer for that now? There's a 3D printer that prints like electric stuff. Like it prints the wiring and stuff for that.
That's cool.
It's actually pretty cool. So you could I don't know if this is a fact, but I would assume that theoretically you could print a charger and not have to pay for it.
Print a whole charger.
Someone guess mine.
A drummer,
Didn't we already-
professional drummer.
Professional dramer.
I'm
No,
already a professional drummer.
we already guessed like
Swag.
5 off you.
One of them was fucking like.
He's right now. He's like in his preschooler stage where you like they're like, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? You literally say everything that is out there on like a fucking thing. Like me, I
That's
put
better
like,
than saying one thing.
I know. Can I have my phone? It looks like my dad texted me or some shit.
I don't
Well-
know, I just pressed the button to see what time it was.
Oh,
I went-
never mind.
I went specific to say better, because if you have a specific goal, then that's pretty good for what you want to do.
I
Because
w-
then you can work around that.
Matt, I would guess you would want to be either like by professional drummer. I mean like a drummer in a band and everything, like one that meets regularly.
Not like once a month.
Yeah, once a
It's
month.
not
The
even my
jam.
fault.
I know it's not.
We
your
know,
fault.
we
Yeah,
know.
but as of currently, you guys are not professional.
Yeah.
bands.
Or you always say you want to be a cop.
Yeah,
You do that.
or something higher than a cop, like.
You want to be a detective?
SWAT.
I love detective work.
SWAT's cool.
LA Noire,
SWAT, yeah.
swag.
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 Can I just go back in time and just become Cole Phelps? I'll just be him.
Did you ever beat that game, by the way?
I have not, because I don't know, it's a long game.
It's 3 discs.
It's 3 discs.
You end up playing as a different guy, like around with the 3rd disc,
I know the ending though. That's probably why I haven't beaten it, because I don't have.
because you already know how it ends.
Yeah.
Curtis has
But it's cool though. It's a good game.
hand
Yeah. What?
Really
Curtis.
good.
Speaking of multiple discs, we got Battle of the 5 Armies today, and we got it in 3D, and there's 2 discs for it
I'm assuming
because
that's
it's
a movie,
3D.
'cause I don't
It's
know
a
what
really
that is.
long-ass movie.
It's The Hobbit.
It's the
Oh,
Hobbit
the last
3.
part.
It's 2 discs. So how does
It's-
that work?
It's pretty much
2
like the
hours
events
and
that led
it's
up to
2
Lord of the
hours
Rings.
and 24 minutes, I think.
Wasn't The Hobbit one book?
Yeah.
How the
I don't
fuck
know.
did they make it 3 movies?
Because like the fucking trilogy,
Money.
more fucking money.
Money. Well, books. Some money for some reason. Books are also easier to get. Like
More info into
more info
one
into
thing.
one small.
Because
thing.
you can be more vague than in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
have
Look.
a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
Next topic.
Because if you try to describe like a minute of something in a movie and a book, it's like fucking 5 pages.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, hey, this person's walking. Try to describe everything that's happening in that minute of walking. It's like 3 or 4 pages.
Because you have to explain like how they're feeling and stuff as well.
What's going in their mind, what's around them, how they're stepping and how they're moving, their clothing.
That's why books are so much longer than the movie shows.
That's why it takes you like 1 or 2 weeks to read a book that takes you like an hour to watch a fucking movie of it.
Yeah, I don't read fast. It takes me a long time to finish books.
Especially
Yeah,
if it's
books
something
are
that
good,
you
though.
haven't read before. Then you read even slower.
You gotta remember it. You got books. I love books.
I do love books. I love
I
it.
drew 25.
This is the book that you gave me. This is like the
Actually
first
made
time I've
sense.
actually really enjoyed a book and actually sat down and read it, aside from Xbox.
Next topic.
I want to burp, but it's not coming out.
Well,
I already looked at it. Dream car.
dream car.
I don't know. I just want a car. I'm not a car guy. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not much of a car guy.
You guys don't want to be fancy. You
This
guys
isn't
don't
a
want to
very
be
good
sporty.
topic for us. No, I
It's a
just
good
want a car.
topic for me.
If it works, I don't care.
All right,
If it
Matt,
gets me
go
from
ahead and go
point A
first.
to B, really.
If I get to the point where I'm super, like, crazy rich, then I'll think about it. But I just want a car that works.
That won't happen. You won't
1960s.
You won't aspire.
Like if
I
you
don't
like,
think so.
like
I
there'll
don't
be
care.
that point in time where you'll have like a lot of spare cash, really,
I want
and
a
then
good
it's just like, you know what? Maybe I'll save up for a nicer car.
Yeah. But as of now, I just want it to work and me not have to repair it every 5 seconds.
Exactly.
You said, Matt, you had an idea of
Yeah.
what you wanted. Go ahead.
1960s convertible Mustang, fire orange, with black interior, leather.
Flag.
It's a
I
huge
fucking-
request.
I fucking,
It's not a huge crest.
it's not. That's
It's just
It's
it
just a-
sounds.
How
cool.
often do you come by a 1960s Mustang though? That's
they're-
exactly what
they're
you want.
in actually like Mustangs that are older are always in higher demand,
Mm-hmm.
so they're sold a lot more. But they're usually twice as much as they fucking are. Like,
Yeah.
Usually. Yeah. So if you have the fucking money to buy that, why the fuck not then get it customized afterwards and be sexy as fuck?
Just don't have that kind of money ever.
We won't. None of us will, but we can dream.
I see myself dying in a couple years.
You're not even out of high
What am
school.
I gonna be like the fucking Rev and be like, yeah, I'm not living till 30, obviously, and then die before I become 30?
Wow, that sucks. That's a sad life. It was a really short one too.
Remember who said it? I'm pretty sure someone at school. They're like, oh, Nathan's gonna die from alcohol poisoning before he's like 25. I'm like,
Probably.
oh, wow, okay.
Was it somebody that you don't even really know? They just said
it-
that about you.
was
I'm
it
pretty
me?
sure it's Jack and
Oh.
you. Same time.
Curtis, yours, go.
Rolls Royce.
Yeah, I knew it.
I want one.
We've talked about
They're
this.
so
Uh,
fancy.
They're so
me and my
fancy.
dad checked out a Mustang at the fucking dealership in town, and it was the hottest thing I've ever seen. It was a Shelby Cobra 5.
Was it?
Cubit.
Was it as good
Cobra.
as my mixtape?
Was it
Yes,
fire?
it was
Sure.
fire. Cobra 500, and it fucking was like red and black. I'm pretty sure
Does
it
your
was.
dad just really, really like red and black cars?
I do too.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. We
we talked about my brother's Camaro, and he's just like, oh.
Who's that?
He wants a Firebird, which mainly come in black, and he wants like fucking like red stripes on that bitch. Which I have that car exactly in GTA, and he's like, God damn it! Now I want one even more.
No.
But it was red and black interior, like leather,
Matt's gonna die.
and it had a fucking actual cobra, like the picture of a cobra, and stitched into the leather, and it looked really fun.
Oh,
that's
that's
fucking
cool.
sick. Yeah, I want a Mustang, yo.
And then it was gone. And my dad looked up the price. They were selling it for like 40 grand more than it was worth.
Well, that's pretty cute.
I hate those people like GTR Japanese Japs. If you're not a Jap, you're not cool.
I like those cars,
I like them
but
too.
I'm not
I like
crazy
them
about
too.
them.
Yeah, people are just too crazy about them. Like,
I just
Jap
hate those-
drift sports.
I just hate those people who are all like, if you don't like this car, then you shouldn't like any cars.
Exactly. Just I like the cars that look nice and what I want.
Or the ones that are like, if you don't like this car, you shouldn't be alive.
I'd rather have a helicopter.
Cars are not
They
that
didn't
type
want-
of thing where you can just like them or die for them. It's like, it's just a means of transportation.
Exactly. Well, for some,
Curtis.
actually for some people,
All right, Curtis, go.
it's a way to get their money.
There's actually a car now that it's a flying car. It's like a little bit of both. It's like $2 million though.
Future.
But you need like wide open space to do it, because what it is it's folded plane wings, and you need, if you're on like a long highway or something and you're at night,
Yeah, I've heard of this.
and yeah, you could just
This
like
was
click,
old,
you could just
and it didn't work or something.
no
or is this
no
something
it's
else? I
actually
don't know.
getting, I guess it's actually getting sold soon, like it's actually going to be in production, like there's no more photo.
Like I heard there was an idea of this earlier, like a long time ago, I guess, or something. And the guy he made it.
Look it up.
I mean, I heard something about, like, I think it was a video, like top 10 inventions that killed their inventors, and that was one of them. And it was because when he started taking off, or whatever, I guess the wings, because at that time it was kind of just like glued on there. It wasn't very good.
I think I remember this too.
Yeah, so he took off and it just kind of.
I think it's.
Fell off,
I
like,
think the
flew off.
one that I'm thinking of is like the Aeromobile or something. I don't.
Like yours is more futuristic. We're talking about an older time
Yeah.
when they first tried
Yeah.
it. The fucking dude died because of it.
Yeah, there's one that they've like perfected, and if you're like out at night or something, like you could press a button and it's got like jet
Gently.
what is it? What are they
Jet
called?
li.
Jet thrusters in it, and like you could just straight up just take off
Swag.
on the highway.
You have to have a flying degree.
So how many topics
Yeah,
do
you have
we
to have a
left?
pilot's license
Ooh,
because it's a jet.
How many topics do we have left?
Not a lot. Favorite color? Go.
I thought we did
Zeech.
this last time.
We probably
don't know.
did, but whatever.
I
We
think
already
we
did this.
did.
Mine's blue.
Blue.
Mine's blue. Like, see, like that grip tape over there? It's that type of blue.
That type of blue. That's a darker blue.
I like it though.
All right, so blue, blue,
Yeah.
green. Fuck.
It's red.
It's not a color.
I do like that color.
I do like the color.
I do feel like
fuck.
Curtis's is red.
Yeah.
I
mean, I like black the most because it's just like
it's like a soul.
it's
So,
the universal color.
I just got it from your Xbox background.
So,
Dashboard.
Curtis, blue pill or red pill?
Both. Which one gives me a bigger dick? So I said dick really loud, then we had to stop it. So intermission done. Here we go. We're back into
You
it.
made that not as correct as it was.
What is?
That's not why we had to cut. You said ween really loud.
Pretend. Okay.
There's a big
Curtis,
old
now
knock
go.
on the door. It was great.
Okay. Okay, just imagine you build your dream house.
Build dream house.
Build dream house. 2 stories, 3 stories, 80 stories. Doesn't.
20,000.
Am I allowed
80
to jerk off
stories.
in this house?
Of course, it's a
Yes.
dream house.
Okay.
But okay. Anyway, you have one room. Specifically, no matter what, you need this room in your house. What does the room include? What is the one
Panic
thing
room.
that you need?
It's got everything. At least an idea panic room does. So panic room. I just
Jacob
want that
picks
room.
panic room.
Yeah, it's safe. And
What?
It's got all of the stuff.
What I would want is like a room just full of shelves, all like just like it. All the walls are covered with shelves, so I can just put shit on there and make it look really cool.
I've always thought about that too. You know.
I've always thought of an entertainment room that's all me. Everything in there is all video game and freaking video game based. It's
Oh.
full of posters.
I thought.
You.
Yeah, I thought you literally
Fucking
meant you.
posters of me for
Zach.
president.
Yeah, like there's a Zach picture over here, a Zach picture over there. You put it in a game and it's like GTA 5, yeah. You play as Zach and every character in the game is Zach.
Every single character model, wearing different clothes, but they turn around. It's me.
What if you redid the dialogue so you voiced over every character?
Oh god, it'd be so confusing and creepy.
And like what would make it even worse is that he didn't even actually say the dialogue. He just like Zach.
Okay, but that's not the point. The point is that
Exactly.
I would have it full of just posters of like video games and a whole bunch of movies
That's
that
what
I
my
like.
panic room looks like.
Possibly, but a panic room is for surviving, not for having
And
fun.
also wacky
I'd
stuff.
probably also have like, I'd also put like double doors on it to actually signify that this is my fucking room.
Double doors. Best room ever.
Pretty much.
Sure, let's go.
On the double doors, your face.
No, it's gonna be a picture of his dick.
That way people go. That way people go in because.
Oh, and then the handles are his balls.
Yes.
What if the handles were my
You're
dick?
going
though?
places.
Not
It's
college.
But you're going places.
No, the handles were literally like brass dicks. There are brass moldings of my dick.
Gilded doorknobs.
Oh yes.
I have no idea what you're
It's a
talking
Yeah, I
giant
don't know
encrusted. What was it exactly? It was like
Giant. It's a
a giant
big-
replica of your
Of my unibrow.
unibrow.
and as you can see, they're made out of gilded doorknobs.
Oh.
It's entirely.
Hi, I'm
just-
Nick Withers, and welcome back to
House Fancy.
So we ran into more shit that went down. Someone came in and interrupted us, but it's all good. We
Shot
live
us.
now.
It was a zombie apocalypse.
There was a
They
zombie
saw that
too.
one of us was jerking
about my
off.
dick.
He pulled out his.
Really?
He pulled out his dick, and we had to stop it because it was that appalling.
It was filling up the room.
Okay, so we're back now.
It filled up the room, and a little piece of skin paused the fucking paused the video.
We had to leave.
Don't do that.
I like flexed it. made
Curtis.
it.
Hell, what were we talking
Dream house,
about?
Curtis.
Dream house
Dream
and
room
like a
inside
special
his
room,
house.
and it was Curtis's turn.
Get on the doorknobs. Okay, Curtis, go.
And of course, this question had like no restrictions on it. You,
No restrictions.
Matt, no
if
sex
I could,
lips.
if I could have a dream house, no restrictions, indoor pool.
Wait,
That's
what
it.
was the question exactly? I
Your
thought the
dream
question
room.
was-
What would your dream
Yeah,
room
I
be?
thought-
And
I
what?
thought-
What would it include?
like
Just
dream room
Your house
in your dream house.
Yeah,
It has
Panic
no-
Room would have a pool. For the
Would it though?
If it's a dream house, yes.
Chances are you're gonna have a
Yeah,
fucking pool.
Every room has a pool.
Why is every
Did you
room
bundle
a
up
panic
my
room?
Oh, that would suck
that you
though.
bundled
It's like
them.
you just walk in and like,
fall.
real,
Ah, crap!
oh, that suck.
You trip into the
You would
water.
die so quick because every single pool would have like a cover. You know, in the middle of the night, really tired. You, freaking, you get engulfed in the cover and you drown.
In your dream
My
house.
turn.
You can't die in your dream house.
Well, it happened. How did he drown?
Matt's
Well,
time.
Matt's turn.
Matt's time.
Matt's turn.
Matt's
had, like,
time.
Matt's turn.
Stop.
Matt's time.
We
Matt's
were
turn.
talking. Ruined it.
Fucking douchebag.
just fucking talk. Just talk.
Do it.
Matt's
Nope.
time.
Your turn. You said it
If
was
you
your
don't
turn.
stop talking
It's your
in like
turn.
2 seconds, I will flop my dick out.
So
But then we have to leave.
I'd have a room.
Yeah.
I go inside of a door that's behind a bookshelf, and then I go down an elevator, really deep into the ground, and down there would be like awesome stuff, like a bunch of food, a bunch of stuff.
So a panic
Just
room.
Matt.
Biggie room.
Yeah, panic room, but cooler.
It sounds like something you've made in Minecraft.
No, not yet actually. I gotta make it.
One of these days.
One of these days.
One of these days.
One of these days is
Just
not
one
like
of
the other.
those days.
Curtis, you stop it.
All right, next topic because that
No,
fucking
you didn't
felt-
even
Yeah, but you
know.
didn't do anything.
Yeah, I fucking did.
No, you didn't.
Oh yeah, it was,
Yeah, a
it was
room
just
with
a
a bunch
weird
of
shelf
shelves so
room.
I can put
Oh,
all my
yeah.
fucking Yu-Gi-Oh shit.
Oh,
and shit.
shit.
Oh.
Stop!
You know, so a lot of these YouTubers have these fucking cool ass like shelf shit, and they just put everything and
That's
decorate
cool.
it. I'm like, wow, that's really cool. And then I'm like, I want that, but I'm poor. Wait a minute.
What?
Okay, next
What was
topic.
that all
Shut the
about?
fuck up. Next topic.
What's your guys' favorite holiday? Matt.
He's favorite.
Probably Christmas.
Crimbus.
Crimbus.
Yeah.
My birthday.
Gotta
Doesn't
fucking
count.
Because it's a day all about
Fucking
you.
holiday.
That is,
but-
it's a holiday for that specific person.
Yeah, I agree
For
with
Yes,
me,
it is
it's
a
my
hol-
fucking holiday.
Yeah, it is considered a holiday.
It's always been torn for me between Christmas and Birthmas. So this
Yeah.
is Birthmas actually. Now that I think about it.
Well,
Because then
Because you get stuff.
I don't
It's
like.
tough.
you can pretend you're Jesus. And
One
be
of them's
born
all
on
about
that day.
me, but the other one's all about family. So they're both fantastic.
The reason I don't like Christmas
I like
is because I
Christmas,
barely
but
see my
that's all.
family. I don't like my birthday because I get a year closer to death,
What?
and I get a year farther apart.
Well, you
from
could
my-
technically say that
That's a
about
very
every
vivid
single day.
And, yeah, that's a very vivid
What?
and like dark way of thinking about it, saying that you get closer to death each birthday, but then again,
I get
each
closer to alcohol every year.
you can say that. Yeah, you can say that about every day because you can die before you age. But then again, we
But
age
you
every day.
age every second.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. So it's not just your birthday.
Yeah.
But why do you not see your family on Christmas? What do you mean?
Well, I see some of my family, just half my family I don't talk to anymore.
I don't talk to I don't talk to any of my dad's side. They all live out in Pennsylvania and North Carolina.
I've
I've never
the
met
half
half
I
my
don't talk
cousins.
to lives like 20 minutes away.
And you still don't talk to them?
Yeah,
Why?
reasons.
I see like
Okay.
people that live like 2 hours away every other like week for no fucking reason.
Want some cheese?
They come home.
Want some
They
cheese?
come to our house. Oh Jesus! Jesus!
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
the Lord! I'm like,
They say that shit.
The-
no, they don't, but they do. God comes up a lot with my family on both sides. I was like,
You make me want to spit my gum and spread it all over that keyboard,
Can I have some
making
gum?
everybody's lives awful.
Mostly mine.
Yeah.
Can I add some gum?
Just passing around.
I'm so
Um,
tired.
Thanks for the time.
I'm sorry.
Chris
that
is
was
really
awful.
tired.
all good.
Why are you so tired, Curtis?
What topic are we on again?
I don't remember.
What are we talking about?
Did you?
I don't remember.
Oh, holiday. Curtis.
Oh,
Shit
shit.
today.
No,
Stop talking about his
Why?
hair.
because
Because why?
they woke up, played video games, and then left for like 3 hours.
Curtis went from 100 to
And then
0
came
real
home.
fast.
So you didn't shower
Real
today?
fucking quick.
No,
It's fine.
Curtis went from 100 to 0 real fast.
Yeah,
Alright,
he really
Curtis, what's your favorite holiday? Go.
Crimbus.
did. It's
Crimbus?
definitely.
Take it.
It's
I
very
already said
simple.
Crimbus.
It's very simple. Krampus is a great
It's simple. We kill the Batman.
Because, you know, we have time off
eat
of
the
school. We don't have to worry
I
about
have a day off of
school.
school for my birthday. I leave. I just don't go.
I technically do. Also
If my
observe
birthdays
them.
weren't during the weekends, they usually are. They're usually like on Saturdays. I don't go to school.
This year, my birthday's on a Monday, so I'm not gonna be there. Probably. I don't know how many days I missed already. I hope not a lot.
I didn't do that this year. I think my birthday was either on. I think my birthday was on a Sunday. And my birthday was on a Sunday.
Yeah, I don't
This
like
year.
weekend birthdays because I can't skip.
Get out of something.
I don't like birthdays.
Oh, speaking of mornings, you know what?
Curtis's
morning?
life is so sad right now. He said he doesn't like birthdays anymore.
I don't like
What does that mean? I love birthdays,
You
My
get
s-
stuff.
My
especially as
16th
of right now. I don't want
the
to get
last year
50
for my
anymore.
16th
Make
birthday,
my
it
favorite
sucked.
Well, then,
Okay, Curtis. Speaking of mornings, like you were talking about, it really pissed me off because you know you have those vivid dreams,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
have like the most raging boner ever.
what are you talking
I
about?
wake up.
I
and
wake
I'm
up
like,
with the raging
I
boner
want
sometimes.
a fap. And I look, my fucking cat is in my room for no reason. Just
Then
on
fap
the
in front
bed-
of your cat.
on
It's-
the bed
What is
in
it gonna
front of me.
do?
It's fucking in the way.
Oh,
I'm
do
alive.
you need your whole bed? Do you need your whole bed?
I mean,
He likes
like,
to
you need
spread out.
I like to spread my legs.
It's weird.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just spread your legs.
But all right, I also didn't get to sleep in because of that cat. Just fucking with me. And I walked downstairs carrying the cat. I walk into my brother's room, just put it on top
did you
of
still
him.
have a boner?
No, I
Do
waited.
you have a boner right now?
No,
Why
I
would you
don't.
do that? What is that doing?
What does that mean?
Curtis, you unplugged my computer by laying on it. Well, you laid on
It's
the
gonna
couch.
die in like 2 seconds.
No, that part.
What?
Yeah. He's so spool.
It's a spool.
You're a spool.
Thanks.
Boon
My computer's telling me to consider replacing my battery.
Yeah,
Oh,
because it sucks that bad.
It's old. I got it when I was like, it was like, by now it's almost 3 years.
All right, so next topic.
I don't even remember what the last one
The
was.
last one was
Holiday.
holiday, but then I turned into raging boners.
It feels weird.
Oh,
Go on.
what's your
They're hairy as fuck.
Mine are-
as of our lives?
Oh, gross.
Well, I guess we'll just all compare leg hair.
Let's all compare some leg hair, man.
I have the most, I think. I think Nathan might be beating me on that.
I
I
mean,
think-
I mean, I have more
I'm
here.
kind of.
I don't know about
Oh, my
here
leg
though.
smells good.
It gets a
smells
little
like
skimpy.
pine.
You have more on your fucking knee. That's weird.
I guess yeah, but that way, if I bust my knee, it's protected by hair.
No.
You're gonna hurt
Actually-
more.
actually-
You're gonna rip fucking hair out and skin.
Why'd you roll up your jeans?
Because he's
Imagine having
stylish.
sex with his leg.
High
Okay,
fashion.
next topic, please.
Okay,
House fancy.
as of our lives right now, we're in school and everything.
Yes,
What's
sir.
your favorite time of day? Is it going to bed or is it getting out of school? I don't know. Is it a part of school, even though no one likes school?
Depending on how I'm
Is it-
feeling,
Probably.
it's really.
Definitely getting out of school. Because I don't like morning and I don't like having to go to bed.
You know what's the best feeling ever? When it's Friday and you forget that it's a Friday, so it's like, and it's like, whoa, we don't have school tomorrow.
Even
I just
better.
realized that.
It's happened to me, and I know Matt because he talked about it several times. The fact that we have spring break as of right now, but we keep forgetting, and we're like, we're gonna have to go to school soon. It's like, whoa!
Yeah, and then you realize you have a school, then you're like 6 times happier than you were just a
Or,
couple seconds ago.
You know what's a better feeling than that? Not jerking off for 3 days and then it's all coming out at once.
Are you
Yes.
were you being serious about that? Because
Yeah, 'cause I am.
I would actually take you seriously.
He got so serious in his butt. Like he was talking. I'll take you seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck,
I believe you.
seriously, bro.
I believe him because I've had that feel, man.
Dude, the shit we talk about in world history is ridiculous.
What do you guys talk about in world history? What's an example?
I'm not gonna hit it. I'm trying to stretch my legs.
Asses.
We talk about ass a lot.
I'm not in
You
there.
should just hear me and Curtis in geography.
We don't talk about anything
Yeah,
bad.
we do. I talk about spreading Nicole over and then fucking
Who?
while she sucks
Who?
your dick.
Who?
Well, she. Alright.
Alright.
What?
Okay.
10 out of 10.
Okay, we're moving on from that topic.
Yeah, this is my favorite topic. What was the topic again?
I don't fucking remember.
Oh, favorite time. Nobody even, not even everybody answered this.
fucking favorite time.
Probably
I love-
Jack time.
It's
Oh,
probably.
speaking of
getting
my
out school for
unfavorite
everybody.
time, is when I
Unfavorite time.
forget it's Friday and I set my alarm clock before I go to sleep, and it wakes me up super early on the weekend. I'm like, what the fuck is my alarm clock going off? And I'm like, oh shit.
How does that
And
happen
then
to you?
I turn it off, and then I slam it down because I'm pissed off. And then I go to sleep for an hour, and then there's a fucking cat that wakes me up. I was pissed off.
Because then you can't fap. Okay.
No, I couldn't even sleep in.
Oh, and you can't fap too?
Yes, it was a double
Oh,
whammy.
no!
Even though I kicked
Whoa!
out
I
and then
don't
failed anyway.
care anymore. Skipping you.
Whoa,
Matt.
my cock's about to
This is
come
kind of a weird question because I
Okay,
don't think
My
anybody's.
favorite time of day
Other than getting
depends
out.
on my
Fucking God.
mood.
Okay.
And what day it is.
Are you just saying things?
No.
I mean,
like,
it's
if I'm
in-
going to
when-
hang out with David, it's probably right as
It's
I'm getting
probably
out
just-
from school, because he picks me up sometimes when we chill. But if I'm going home to record stuff, probably right when I get inside, so I can get on and record shit.
Chris, what are you doing?
Oh,
Oh, why? Why?
That would have hurt so bad if you
My
didn't have
fucking
your
phone back.
I need
I would
something
like
to
to reference the
fuck.
fact that Zach's left hand is currently down his pants.
His
It's over-
unzipped and unbuttoned pants.
It's over the underwear though, so it's okay.
Fucking put that on the fucking. The.
It's also going to be really dark because it's auto. 11:30. Remember that.
Oh man,
Don't remember it.
the best feeling ever?
What?
No, it's not gonna be weird. It's not gonna be weird. When you wake up at like 12 o'clock and you've been asleep for like 2 hours and you're like, no, I'm gonna have to wake up soon, and you look at the clock and it's like 12 and you're like, oh my god, I have like 6 or 7 hours to sleep.
But I'm still slightly
Oh, no.
pissed off because just like within those 6 hours I have school.
Yeah, I mean, but at the like, it's so peaceful, but at the same time, you still have that small spark of pure hatred in the back of your brain.
It's just like, oh, I have so long before I have to go to the place I hate.
Your pants are still unzipped.
Stop taking them off.
Okay, next picture.
No, you're weaned. It's out. No.
Oh, dude.
No, it's
You
actually.
want to take a picture of that too and explain what's actually happening? Take a picture of my dick and possibly get flagged for that on YouTube and
Possibly?
lose our entire
Possibly?
Possibly. Wait, take a picture of that. What's going on there?
Put the oh, no, Nathan, you're doing it.
Nathan's got
Nathan,
fucking
you're
out.
doing it.
He's got a donut.
I'm worried about my fucking
What's
back.
happening? Taking a picture of this.
I'll give someone $1 to eat that shit off. Eat it off. Eat that shit off.
Zach beat it off.
Zach, if you eat that,
Just punch it like you do
Wait,
that.
I don't want anyone to see my face.
why not?
that's see okay.
Now they can't see your face. There's no more donuts in there,
There you
right?
go.
That's the last donut, and it's Nathan's.
Oh, I didn't want any.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Hit you in the nuts, Jesus.
Don't cork me.
Don't cork me.
Put your
Ah.
on.
So Matt just did the weirdest thing ever.
What?
And you guys get to
What he
see
just
it.
did.
Oh.
We're taking photos, so you can see it. You're welcome.
No ghetto pants, man. My pants.
Oh my god, Zach, put your fucking pants all the way on, please.
So these pictures are on my phone as of currently.
That's a little.
That's what's happening.
That's a little shameful.
Are we still going?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, what's the next topic?
I feel like I'm too comfortable around you guys.
Put your pants on. I feel like I'm too comfortable. I can just take off my pants, and I don't feel weird about it.
I really don't, and it's kind of weird
Zach,
in a
Curtis.
sense.
What are you doing?
What's the next fucking topic?
Curtis's pants
what
are
are you
kind of
doing?
Curtis's pants are kind of unzipped too. I can see it.
God damn it.
I don't
my
think
phone,
that's what was on purpose.
my phone might have shaken a little bit.
What does that mean?
Compare
When-
penis
when
sizes.
you shake your phone, it says undo typing, and when I grabbed it, I think I clicked undo.
Is there no undo on the undo?
There is no undo on the undo.
Is there no undo on the undo? There's no undo.
So
You
what, we
don't
got
remember what
any
it-
topics?
You don't remember what the last one was?
I don't remember what the
Was
last
it just
one
the last one? No.
Yeah, it was just the last one.
Well, who cares?
We're
Was
on
it
the
was it a
last
good one? Do you
Wait,
remember?
can you breathe underwater, or would you rather breathe in space? That was it.
That was a different one.
Well, did we already answer that one?
No,
Then let's do it.
Because that wasn't on there. Because
What
that
is
was the
this?
time that my phone died.
What is this? What was the question?
Would you rather breathe underwater, or be able to breathe in space? Goes Zach. Underwater in space. Which one would you rather?
Probably in space. Definitely in space.
Where's that, Zachy?
Because in space, I can
You
literally
really
just like.
don't actually give a shit.
Huh?
Because I don't need all this like hunky ass fucking equipment.
Well, you don't.
To, like, go out in
That's the
space.
point. Well,
What?
what? Well, the thing is, it's just breathing. That's
Okay, we'll
mine was
do
gonna
it so
be-
he can just be himself in space.
Okay, never
We'll
mind.
just-
Yeah.
Mine was gonna be
I can-
underwater because of the fact that.
The other astronauts
You would
are
die
pushing in their
for other
suits. You
reasons.
just whip your dick out.
Yeah,
in
but definitely
space,
space,
you start
it's more
And this
punching.
means you can go as
Make
deep
shape with
underwater
your
as
dick.
you want.
Yeah, never mind. Like,
Definitely-
The density wouldn't crush you. no
Okay.
matter.
Definitely space because underwater is scary. There's scary animals.
Yeah.
It is pretty fucking freaky.
Space is also scary, but there's not scary animals.
It's scary because it's loneliness.
and then there's
it's
just
really
boom,
dark
random
and
shark.
empty, and it could probably drive a man insane. I think.
And the ocean is scary because
That would
you're surrounded at all times.
Yeah, I don't like underwater. It's scary.
I like underwater just if I was in the middle of the ocean and thinking of nothing under me. That what freaks me out.
Pools.
Pools.
I
I'm
like
okay with pools.
Let's go swimming.
I went swimming in the ocean once. I don't want to go back.
Why?
Fucking like 3 fucking jellyfish got like near me. I'm like,
Jellyfish are
if I
cute.
wasn't,
Shut up.
if I wasn't paying
Wanna go
attention, I could
jellyfishing?
have gotten shot
Shut
by
up.
a fucking jellyfish and have to go to the hospital.
Jellyfish.
It's weird that you're just able to
Jellyfishing in
swim
the
next to a jellyfish.
afternoon.
To
Just
try the
happens.
sandwich.
Like, that's
It's no
casual.
ordinary
It's like you
sandwich.
just gotta watch out, I guess. It's like why is that
The
something that happens
sandwich
swimming in a
filled
pool?
with jellyfish jelly.
Jelly. Hey man, you've got to try this sandwich.
It's no
Go on,
ordinary
sandwich.
sandwich.
Okay, let's not do that anymore.
Okay, so what about you, Nathan?
Stories soon.
Would I rather breathe underwater in space and not be crushed by either? I would probably pick space.
Just
Heck
because.
yeah.
This is kind of a.
'Cause
like,
fuck
why
sharks.
Would you why, like, would anybody ever choose underwater? If they
Marine
could?
biologist.
You know what pisses me
Marine
Would
off?
they
biologist.
though? I mean, because they can already go underwater just with extra
No, it makes
stuff.
me mad.
But not to a once you reach a certain depth, you can't. But if you have in
Yeah,
this
but, you
certain
know,
situation,
I think even a marine biologist.
croissant?
Shut up. I think even
LeBron James.
LeBron James. LeBron James.
Shut up.
we get off fucking topics so
So I'm
easily.
assuming everybody picks space.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Well, okay, one more thing. I hate people that say we know more about space than we do our own ocean. That makes no sense whatsoever. Half the things we think we know are probably not even as close as what we think we know. And new shit's being created in space.
We don't even have
Every
the capability to use our full brains. We can only use like 3% of our brains.
We don't even have...
That's technically not
true.
right.
Like 8%, sorry.
No,
that's technically
no.
incorrect.
It's we use 100% of our brains. It's just I guess we use like 3 or 4% at a time.
Yeah, we can't use it all at the same time.
Why the fuck not?
Skazars.
We would have a fucking seizure. We're trying to process so much shit at once. We're not fucking supercomputers. We're fucking humans.
Humans.
Well, maybe I want to
We
be a
came from
supercomputer.
monkeys.
Apparently, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Apparently, we came from monkeys.
What?
Oh, cool. If we came from monkeys, then
How'd you
why
do
are
it?
there still monkeys?
I don't know. It's
If
just
we came from ribs and ash, why the fuck are there still ribs and ash?
Yeah, but that was like a hard estimate, anyways. I was just saying we
What
don't
was it?
use it all at once. I was just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
for
sure, whatever.
3 or 8%.
Wait, okay.
are you ready?
We don't
What-
care
what is
anymore.
it?
You were half
Yeah, we're
correct.
good. Okay,
What?
we know. Stop doing
Do it.
that. Stop that.
Do it.
What is it?
Weirdest dream.
Oh,
We're, oh,
I made this one
God.
up.
I thought we did this one already.
No.
No.
got
I do
so
not
many.
want to answer.
Okay.
Really weird.
Weirdest,
No,
scariest.
you have to. That's the point.
Weirdest. No, it's weirdest. Weirdest.
So,
Not scariest.
I thought last time we did
Weirdest.
nightmares or something.
No,
Something like
um,
this.
No, we did something like this. Most
We did
like,
something weird. It was like weirdest situation or something like that.
But what is yours, Nathan? Since
I'm
you
not
see
starting.
what's this-
Fuck you. You start.
I don't have one. I don't dream. And when I do, I forget it like the day after.
I don't dream. I
Okay,
am
I
a
do.
robot.
But I forget like the day after. I'll try to think of one. Somebody else go.
All right, Zach.
It's just like really strange, but it's like some random girl that was in my bed that I didn't even know who she was. And honestly, it was so vivid, I thought it was real. And it was like on a school night and everything. I was like really tired. And I get up out of bed because, you know, they freaking stomp on the floor, try to wake me up and stuff. And then, you know, I get up, I'm like walking over, and then I turn around, I'm like, was there somebody in my bed? Like, it was so real feeling. It was kind of scary. Like, she was like laying there next to me and everything. And I remember waking up in the middle of the night, and I swear to God, she was fucking there. Like I'm not like in this.
Ghosties?
I don't really believe in ghosts or superstitions like that.
You read a whole book about it. But go on.
It's fine. It's a good thought about ghosts, but
This is
I'm not
good.
necessarily for the idea.
What are you doing?
But throw this away.
Okay.
But it was really weird. I thought she was like actually there, but then like I look and turn around, and it's like there was something in my bed, but there wasn't.
Just there's something in my bed.
But I was like half asleep. I was like standing. I like get
can
up
do
out of
this.
bed,
I can do
walk.
this.
I'm like just about to open up the door, and I turn around, and I'm just like,
Got it.
I'm looking at my
Thanks,
bed. It's
man.
like there's nobody there. So I just go
That'd be
upstairs.
wacky. I would leave. I'd run upstairs.
Yeah.
No longer.
But she
we
was
won't be here.
she was fairly attractive though. So
It
it's
doesn't
like
make it good.
it
it's
wasn't
scary.
it wasn't
But it is.
scary.
It's a
it was
stranger
That
though.
would be pretty scary.
it
I would
was
freak out.
it was pretty scary in a way, to a sense. But I turned around. I was like, why was there somebody in my bed? There wasn't somebody in my bed. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs now.
Yeah.
It was eerie.
Wacky stuff. Somebody
Yeah,
else?
you wanna go?
Weirdest? Like, what does that
Oh.
mean? Like, could it be anything that's kind
Wacky.
of weird?
It's
Yeah.
wacky stuff.
Like, I
Think of what I just said. It wasn't necessarily.
It wasn't
It
necessarily.
It's pretty scary.
It's kind of freaky.
It was.
Which is
Yeah.
weird. It's
I
like, why did
remember,
this happen?
fucking, I had a dream where, I don't know, I think I played Castlevania when I was younger, and I came after it. I'm like, oh, whoa, that'd be wacky to live in that world. And I fucking went to sleep. I woke up. Actually, no, fuck. In the middle of the dream while I was sleeping, I was getting chased by, like, fucking something. I don't know what the fuck it was, and I was running around through corridors and shit, and I just have a fucking sword.
Nice.
And I'm fucking killing, those basic ass, like, fucking skeletons.
They're
Like,
so-
your pussy,
they're so
your
basic.
skeletons. I'm fucking chopping them to pieces. Trying to fuck around, this big ass thing fucking, like, hits me. And I start falling. And I wake up and I have, like, a fucking, like, scratch on my arm. I'm like, fucking...
Maybe you don't play so much Ipping Castlevania.
No, like, that's happened to me before. In a lot of dreams, I wake up with scratches for no reason.
Oh.
Do you
Like-
scratch yourself? You think?
I don't know. Like before, I had
that
a
could
deep
work.
scratch that was like a curve on my thumb, and it almost turned into a scar. Like when my hands get really cold, you can fucking see it.
Weird.
Anyone else got one?
I just told you to hurry
I'm
up.
just kidding.
Everyone has to say one.
This one I
I
was
can't think of
yeah,
one.
but that one I was actually talking about that actually happened like a couple weeks ago actually.
The rest of my dreams are sex because I'm secretly a perverted motherfucker. I guess.
Move that. Move it for me.
Why is it on your bed?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
He's like, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna
That's where-
cuddle
that's
with
where
it.
I keep it. Okay.
Hey, a dime came from it. Is that your baby?
Why is there crumbs on my bed?
Probably because there's a box.
Get
of
it?
donuts
Get
next
it? Guess what you can get out of the word crumb? Take
Crumb?
out the R.
to it. Come.
Come.
And the B. Did
I'll
you
get
forget
it
that
off
crumb
what
has
you
a B
said.
in it?
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's too silent.
Crumb.
How do you know if there isn't a B in cum?
Okay.
Come.
Bum.
So
Bum.
probably my weirdest. Was that it? Oh, that actually fucking happened, which brings me to a weird ass story. But no, that didn't happen.
Oh, I remember.
I don't know. I've had a lot of. Wait, no. My weirdest dream. It's kind of scary, but also it's real. I was playing Zelda Majora's Mask a lot,
Oh, I remember this.
and
Wacky.
Nathan knows about this. I'm pretty sure. So I wanted to write a
I
creepy
remember.
pasta on it, and I was going by like this place in the woods where you first meet one of the fairy people, like the fairies that follow you around, and it's where the skull kid
Fairies are creepy.
goes like insane or whatever. I can't really remember what the dream was, but half of it was real things that happened in the game, and I swear to God I played it and that's not a dream. I swear to God it wasn't a fucking dream. And I remember first starting out, and I walked out somewhere. I had the sword and everything, and I walked into this one center where you go to a town and like I think you can get Aponia or something. I can't remember. And this fucking white thing comes out of nowhere that's creepy looking, and it just jumped on me and started like fucking like sucking the life out of me pretty much. And I got so freaked out by it, and it only happened one time. I swear to God that actually fucking happened.
Boom. This has been interrupted at least 7,000 times.
Two.
But we're back. After some not technical difficulties, some social difficulties, question mark.
Gotta go social.
None of us are very social.
What's social ability? What were we talking about?
We were talking about the
weirdest
weirdest dreams.
And you encourage yourself to go.
You wanna go?
I don't know.
You just
think about
forget.
it.
You just forget.
I don't
your dreams.
remember my dreams.
Just-
They're pretty
just-
wacky though.
If you want
And
to
I
skip
remember
over it,
them,
we'll
like,
go to
from
the next
first day.
topic.
Does
And
Curtis-
go.
Curtis has
Uh,
he did.
Mine's not really like similar plot wise, but mine's
Bless you.
similar like
I do that with my burps too. I blow them out.
yeah, but I blew him out over. I blew it out over
He blows,
here.
there's
so-
a difference. He blows them away from people. You go into their face and blow into their face.
I'm gonna throw up in Zach's face for payback.
Oh, dude, I love that. And then I like put it all over my cock. And then
Yeah.
suck
Yeah,
it
you have to pick the bits of my old tomato sauce out of it, like
Old
oh, yeah.
tomato
out.
sauce.
Why is it old?
Why not young?
Oh,
Because
Stop!
it-
Stop! Curtis, drink. I smelled it.
Curtis,
You're awful.
go.
You're strong calves.
You have strong.
He's got
calves.
strong calves. I hit him and it hurt. Me.
If you're happy and you know it.
Gotta just
Slap your dick.
flex that calf.
Curtis did your thigh.
Yeah, I
You got,
did
like,
it
white
once,
stuff.
and then I hit my tip, and I'm like, no.
I'll do it, okay?
It's semen. He's got semen in his pants. Why is that on my pants? It's not that bad. Calm down.
Wait, what's actually there?
I don't know.
It's just some white stuff. Calm down. What's that face? What's that face?
Does it matter that much?
What's he doing?
He doesn't.
He's gonna carve a pentagram into his leg. Okay,
Satan.
Curtis.
Stop. It's probably gone.
Curtis, what was your
You're not
weird
helping.
dream?
Stop. He's just spread it. It's like a weird powder stuff. Ignore it. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Is someone fucking like
Talk.
Yeah.
I have to wait
You
until
said
they're done
go.
doing their stuff.
Do it.
Go, use
He's
the
weird.
right. He's just being a little bitch and interrupting you.
Yeah, stop.
Aw, Zach.
I'm actually not even talking.
Touch me, Zach. I still love you.
I know.
You were making me.
I still love you, Zach.
Curtis, say it.
Okay. Anyway, my weirdest dream was the one time I was this was in my old house, like in my mammy's house. Matt, stop doing
What am
that.
I doing?
Stop
That-
doing what you're doing,
I'm gonna
boy.
poke you in the eye with a toothpick.
One more toothpick.
I have a knife.
You
Yeah.
just had to bring up his worst thing. You had to bring it up.
Say you're dreamy.
Like you're dreaming about smash pussy to me.
Ah.
Or like,
His face.
Um,
that face that he does.
Anyway,
Just say
okay.
it.
What happened was there's this hallway that led to my old room, and at night I didn't want to go out in that hallway because it was super spooky, and
Super spooky.
Yeah.
but anyway, I was dreaming one night. I was all like sleep Z's, and then in my dream I was in my room and my cousin Michaela was there, and we were talking, and then we were watching TV. The door was closed and everything, and then all of a sudden the TV turned off.
Boom, incest.
No,
Taboo
No,
shit going on here.
Oh yeah.
no.
This is some abstract kind of effing.
And then all of a
cancer
sudden
going
she had
around.
an iPad in her hand, and it was a motion tracker of the living room that was on the other end of the hallway, and there you're eating Nathan's donut.
I don't want one.
Calm down.
Okay.
I just told him that already twice.
Stop chewing on that cap,
Fuck you.
especially when there's still water in there. Just
Swallow the cap.
Cap, cap
Um,
Wash that shit down with water.
Stop it, Matt. I don't want to play footsies.
it's not my fault.
You're getting very sidetracked.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, she had a motion tracker of the living room, and
I don't even remember what Curtis is going on about anymore. He's had to
Yeah.
reset, so he had to continue some of
All right.
No one likes me.
Okay.
I love
I
you.
love you.
Why am I
I'll
even
recap
here?
For you. I'll recap. For
Matt's
you.
the first one that said he loves you, but he's the reason you have to keep restarting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I should have took
I'll
my
recap
medicine.
for Jacob because he doesn't fucking know. Him and his cousin were in his room. She had an iPad. They set up a motion tracker that they attached to the connected with the iPad.
And then they
And it
went
was
in
set
there,
up in
had
the living
sex, and uploaded it to porn.
Can you stop talking about taboo/incest?
Taboo.
Tube.
What does that even mean? What are you saying?
Hey, look, he's sidetracked.
Ow, I hurt my nut. Now just go.
It's weird.
Anyway, there were like a video game type of tracker thing. Man, Matt, you are awful.
Wrecked.
I can wipe the crumbs off, you butthole.
But you can't wipe off my sadness.
Hey, I'm purposely eating over this, and then you just threw that shit everywhere.
And take your phone.
Say the story.
Motion tracker, living room, video game tracker. It was like that. All it showed was dots. It didn't show who was in the living room or anything. But there was 2 dots in the living room. No one was home.
Scared.
It was except for me and her. And then she's like, "I'll take the left one. You take the right." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And then all of a sudden, I looked towards the door, and the door was open, and all I could see in the hallway was pure darkness. And then I turned to my cousin, who was in my completely lit room, and she's like, "Bye," and she starts floating, and she just fades into nothing. And I'm like, "Wait, no, what?"
She's gonna go take out the left one. It's fine.
And then all of a sudden, 2 men that I've never seen before come in,
At
and
least they're men, not weird aliens.
yeah, but they're still coming to kill me.
I guess. But
They,
the aliens also would, but they look weird.
They enter my room, and the room goes black, and then they put a pillow over my face, and I woke up breathing really, really, really heavily, and I died a little bit that day.
Curtis he's got some weird dreams.
Weirdo.
Oh no. What was Matt's? Did Matt have one?
Too much Pornhub.
It was back in one where I was playing.
Oh yeah,
Zelda.
Yeah, Zelda.
Zaki, yeah, that was the
I
weird one.
remember an actual wacky dream now.
Yeah, why you do it? You can be me instead.
I dreamt, okay, it's before I was an atheist.
Hey, talk loud.
This is
Okay,
before
sure.
I was an atheist, okay?
Oh,
And I dreamed, because creepypastas and shit, and I was listening to it, and it's like, oh, blah, blah, the contract with the devil or whatever, and I forgot to read the fine print. I just dreamed that the devil was like, hey, I got this contract here for you. You want to sign it? I'm like, can I fucking read it? Who reads the contract? I want to read the contract. Hey, well, you can't really do that. I'm just like, let me read the fucking contract.
Oh no.
And he's like, fine. And he just, made it in a language I could read. I'm like, no, you gotta make it in a language I can read, and I won't sign it. And he's like, I'm just sitting here bargaining with the devil. I'm just like, I ain't putting up with your shit, devil. Just fucking let me sign. You have to let me read it. I'm not just gonna fucking sign it. He's like, but everyone just signed it. Yeah, those people are retards. I don't want to sign it unless fucking I can understand what's going on. So he finally lets me, and I read it, and there's a part where your soul is mine, he, written in small little fucking text on the bottom. I'm like, what the fuck is this? He's like, I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I don't write it.
Wait a minute here. I'm not selling my soul to you. Fucking get that out of the contract or I'm not signing. He's like, but that's the only thing I get out of it. I don't fucking care. You came here to me. You're offering this shit to me because you want my partake in it. So you're doing shit I want. And he's like, nah, fuck this. This isn't worth it. And he leaves.
Comes back the next day.
The next day, he's like, well, shit. No one else is signing it. Did you tell everyone to read the contract? No. Apparently you visited someone else that has fucking common sense.
Is this also part of this, or are you just saying this? Because of what Curtis said.
To be honest, I've just been bullshitting this whole thing.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
that's what I thought.
I did have a dream about signing a contract with the devil and killing people for no
You
reason.
lied to us!
Okay, next topic.
Because it wasn't
yes,
as
Curtis.
interesting.
Curtis, the
Maybe.
topic master over here, the beholder of all topics.
The topic that Matt came up with was, has anyone had any paranormal activities happen in their life?
No.
Paranormal
No.
activities.
No.
7. Too many of those movies exist.
Yeah, there's too many.
Watched
No.
the first one, it was shit.
Oh no, yeah.
They were all.
I guess they got better as they went along, though.
They were kind of boo boo bad.
Boo-boo
bad.
The fucking last one
Boo-boo
that came
keys.
out actually had legit actors in it.
Legit.
I'm like, isn't
Like
that
what
the
type of
fuck-
legit actors?
Like they already were on other movies.
Yeah.
And you spilled water on my effing computer.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. It's right there.
So no one has one except for me.
I guess.
Have you, Curtis?
No.
Okay, so one time, me, Eric, and these other 2 people, we were playing with the Ouija board, and we were doing all this shit to the Ouija board that helps it out and shit or whatever. And then Eric went to bed, which we didn't know that you weren't supposed to do, I guess, or some weird shit like that. You can't have someone sleeping inside your house, or else the ghost could fuck with them or the spirit.
Mhm.
He went to bed. Me and the 2 other people were like, you want to play at the Ouija board? And we're like, sure. And we were being really quiet because we didn't want to wake Eric up.
Yeah.
So we were using it and shit, and we came in contact with a spirit named Sue, and it was like probably 30s, high 20s, woman, and she's talking about it and shit, and then fucking Eric comes out of his room, awake as fuck. He said, "Did you guys call my name?" And we were like, "What the fuck, no?" And he's like, "My mom called my name or something. I heard a girl call my name." We were like, "Just go back to bed." And then the next morning he said he had a dream about someone named Sue calling his name. And that's when I was like, fuck it, I'm not fucking with Ouija boards anymore.
And yet you always tell us to bring a Ouija board with
and,
us.
And one time, the same night we fucked with the Ouija board the other night,
Wait,
he
what?
saw another time we fucked with the Ouija board. We were with Dakota, me, oh shit. Just her name on live internet. Fuck it, don't care. Okay. And we were sitting in there, we were doing another Ouija board, and that night, he has this crawl space that was inside of his basement, like, you know where the crawl space was, did you ever see it?
In
His basement. Eric's old basement.
Eric's?
Yeah.
Not the crawl space, no.
Okay, well, there's a light for there, but he never turns it on because it creeps him out. And after the night we did the Ouija board, it was on, and he said he woke up because he had to go pee or do something, and then he went out there, he saw a light on, and he said he fucking saw something in there, like a shadow or some shit like that. I was like, bullshit, dude. And he was like, dude, trust me, I wouldn't fucking go lay in bed with someone if I saw a fucking demon in there. I shit you not, I held my piss in that whole night. Pretty freaky shit.
It is really spooky.
That's why I want to fuck with the Ouija board, dude. Again.
Again, you were like, if you believe
don't
in all
think
this
I
shit,
will
hey,
fuck
let's
with
fuck up other people's houses with this fucking spiritual
Hey,
shit.
we didn't fuck up his house.
Sure, man.
You could have.
I could've.
But I don't really know a lot about that type of stuff.
See,
I don't believe in ghosts because I don't have a reason.
yeah, I don't believe in Ouija boards because, you know, they're just pieces of wood where people just, like, people are
There's
like,
nothing-
let's make a Ouija board.
Yeah.
And you just draw what a Ouija board has. That means there's nothing special about the board. So that means, like, you could pretty much take out the board part. It's just, you could draw it on a piece of paper, and then it's just Ouija.
That's what me.
It's just a Ouija.
It's just a Ouija.
Yeah, there's nothing spiritual.
fucking play Rap Rat.
spiritual about.
What's a rat? What's that?
Rap rat.
What are you saying? You said that
Rap.
again as if we know what you're talking about.
Rap.
Talk about it.
No,
Rap.
no, fucking.
Elaborate.
It's a creepypasta about a fucking game. You remember? There's a game now that is like a legit thing, and like you can construct things as you go around the board as a rat, and you're supposed to get as much cheese as you can.
I love cheese.
It was
Oh,
kinda
I
something
played
like,
that game.
It was something like that, but a creepier ass version.
Mouse
Isn't that just Mousetrap?
It's Mousetrap.
I think it's much.
It's Trap. I don't know, but
It's
the
Mousetrap.
game.
It's a spooky
But
version
It's
of
a
it.
spooky,
spooky
scary.
version called Rap Rat that they made.
Rip
in,
Rat?
That's what I was
In
thinking.
a sweatshop.
Riff
It's supposedly made. It was made in a sweatshop.
Well, no wonder all
in
the angry little Asian
in
people. are pissed
Indonesia.
off.
Okay, Indonesia.
no. Indonesia.
And some of the children that worked in there died,
And then
and the families came in, and they're like they didn't care. They were gonna just cover up their deaths and didn't give a shit.
I'm in.
And they're like, oh blah blah, and they said this fucking demon's name will fucking curse you and shit. And they just laughed and kicked them the fuck out.
Kick. Who's they?
And apparently the demon came in, killed all of them, and then whoever fucking like watches, it came with like a VHS to watch and explain the rules, and basically the fucking demon would fuck with you and then until it killed you.
See, if you actually played the game,
Mm-hmm.
See, the thing
Really?
I don't believe about ghosts is that
It's a creepypasta. It's probably not even fucking real.
Don't say probably. It's not.
people, the thing that I don't believe is that it actually happens to people. I feel like they just get the mindset that something is going to happen, and then it happens. Whoa! Whoa! My mind just told me that it was going to happen, and it happened. Whoa! No, it's because your mind told you that it was going to happen, and now you imagine that it happened.
exactly.
Yeah, that one.
We didn't fucking imagine Eric coming outside though, and fucking asking who called his name when no one fucking.
I
called
mean-
his name.
I mean-
fucked
Maybe
up.
he's just a weird dude.
That, or he could have just woken up from a dream, because dreams are
Dreams are
do
wacky
whatever.
It's
stuff.
just
Yeah.
it's just a coincidence that's kind of creepy.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Maybe he heard you through his fucking subconscious and was like, because you're hearing amplified
Maybe,
when you're
yeah, maybe
asleep.
he subliminally
But
subliminally heard you guys talking, and that put that
Yeah.
thought into his head and started dreaming about
so
that
he
shit.
dreamed about someone named Sue. Did you ever say her name out loud?
Well,
I mean,
You
Probably.
You probably had
Because you're
to.
like, hey, you don't just say, hey, what about this? You say, hey, Sue, or whatever, right? You would have.
No, I actually stopped it right when it said Sue, because if it says anything about people in your family's name, you get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like what? Like
If it said it said Sue, so I was like, okay, goodbye. If that's what you have to do. And they're like, why the fuck did you do that? We were getting somewhere with this one. I was like, it fucking said my mom's name. Well, that's what I thought. And they're like, oh, okay. And then we're like, we're done for the night. Once fucking Eric came out, and then yeah, we just got back in bed. It wasn't like a 10-minute thing. We were fucking with this Ouija board with Sue. It was only for like a minute.
I mean,
No regrets.
yeah. Another thing is people either are in the mindset that something's gonna happen, or people pull pranks. I've actually seen an episode of when our family actually watched it. I actually saw an episode of Ghost Hunters where they went to this place, and they're like, on very rare occasions you can see a ghost in the mirror in the bathroom, and they go in there and they see the ghost face, and then they destroy the mirror, and they have a robot set up in the back with like a robot head, and it's someone that like they have like a fake head in the back behind the mirror to scare people.
That's why I like Ghost Adventures, because they debunk
Yeah, they
99%
debunked
of
99% of what's going on.
They're like, yeah, that's complete bullshit. Look at the lighting and how it works, and that's definitely not a ghost.
yeah.
That's why, and they're funny half the time. Like one of them, they came in, they're like, so it's the second floor, right, where the guys usually get their junk played with, right? They're like, yeah, that is, and then he's like, well, I know where I'm going. And he instantly went up the stairs, and then he sat there for like 8 hours and nothing happened.
I think one of the most convincing things that I've ever seen about Paranormal Activity is from them. I don't know if you've seen it, but there was like an episode where they went into this building and there was like a crashed, like, part of the ceiling, and there was like bricks everywhere. And as they enter the room, a brick flies. And how they tried to debunk it was, if there was like a string that it floated, like it went on, it would go in a straight line, but it didn't. It went like in a curve. So that means if someone threw it, it would have to. That's the only way it would curve, because there's no way someone would like yank a string that you can't see.
Someone in a green morph suit.
Yeah.
They do debunk like everything that happens.
They tried their hardest to debunk that one, but they could not.
I feel like
if you pull a string a certain way, it would.
By the way, sponsored
No,
by
but
Physics
like,
only
and Ghost
pull it a
Adventures.
certain way, it would. Like you pull
But
it
no,
up,
like
and then it's gone.
the weight of the brick. That's why they were like, there's no way you can have a string that is
Maybe
so
Dicky threw it.
thin, so thin that you can't see it, but still be strong enough to.
Yeah, you know.
the string would just snap.
Yeah, the string would
Yeah.
just snap.
I agree with that. I was just
I
talking about the other.
got another weird story to tell. It's not creepy. Well, it's
Go
kinda
ahead.
Creepy. So, but it's kind of bad. But me and a few other people, there's this house that was abandoned, so we broke into the back of it, and
Thug life.
Thug life. And we went in there and we were just checking around what was in there and shit, and it literally looked like fucking someone had just been living there, but the huge hole in the fucking ceiling, which was kind of creepy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. We went back there and like opened the fridge. It kind of smelled weird as fuck, and then we went back there with flashlights and shit and shined it in the fucking hallway, and then we turned left and there's this fucking dark ass room with a hole in the ceiling, which is kind of creepy. And then everyone was just like, we're getting the fuck out of here. And this one kid ran out, and we were just like, that's what set off the other two people, me and the other kid. Is when the other kid ran out, that's why we were like, okay, we're getting the fuck out of here too.
My mom and my mom's side all claim to have paranormal shit happen to them. One of my aunts claims that a demon actually came and visited her with its flesh was like melting and shit, and she could like smell it and feel the heat, and like when she
That
woke
actually
up.
is a thing. If you smell burning flesh, that means a demon's by you. I heard.
But she saw it, like it like said her name and was trying to talk to her, and then she fucking woke up. And there's another instance where my mom actually did use a Ouija board and shit, but apparently they did it wrong, because there was something left in her basement, which she turned into her room for a little while, and her cat like freaked the fuck out and like stayed there just staring in a direction, and she's like, "Cat, what the fuck are you doing?" And then fucking someone started to shake her fucking bed, so she fucking ran and went and slept with her parents. Another thing is apparently one followed them from California, and my grandma woke up just to see something, and it was over her side of the bed. She started fucking like freaking out and crying. My grandpa woke up. He's like, "What the fuck's going on?" And she's like, "Blah blah blah, something bad's happening." So he just sat there. They held hands and shit.
Oh, that's cute.
And prayed and
See,
shit. But
another like an example of
That's gonna
something
help,
like that I don't believe. Like another reason why I don't believe is that some people are just super stupid. Like at my great grandma's funeral, she was a really really nice lady, and a lot of people knew her. And when they went to the funeral, it was held like half outside and half like inside. Well, I should say 3/4 inside, because it was pretty much just like a whole bunch of windows, and they were all open and everything. And it was like a perfect time for butterflies. Butterflies came in and everything, and they're all like, "Oh my God, it's her spirit! Oh my God!"
Calm down. Stop that.
And I was like, "What? Is this what people believe?" Like,
Oh my god.
oh, another
It's
story.
really loud.
of-
yeah, because they were that loud, they all just started screaming.
I watched the thing go so
Another
far.
story of what my mom supposedly
Stupid.
saw in that house is
So-
that she saw something like a yellow thing, which I some reason now can picture like what I think it looks like perfectly, just like this fucking yellow ass weird long haired spirit thing started running at her. She's like, "Hey, what the fuck?" And then she ran to go to the bathroom, slipped, cracked open her tooth, like smashed
Ow.
her tooth on the fucking counter, and bled like all over the counter. But thankfully it was like a baby tooth, so it
I get-
did permanent.
You know what'd be fucked up? If I got possessed right now and like they make a movie out of this, like we just talk the whole time.
This is our last podcast. Signing off.
Guys, get the camera. He's possessed, and it would just be me, like it's actually me,
Mom,
like fucking.
get
Like,
the camera.
Come on.
Man, get the camera.
make me possessed.
And that was my triple collateral on free for all.
So I'm saying Curtis
We
is
just like
in
all throw rocks at him. We're just like hit markers, and that's what we
Boom,
turned
boom,
it
boom.
into.
I don't remember, Matt.
Oh,
What were we talking about?
I was going to say something, but I don't remember.
so,
But yeah,
Ghost
that's like those main reasons, or like those three main reasons, are just why I don't believe. Actually, there's a fourth. Like there's been like scientific proof that if you're around like enough electricity that's running through wires, it like messes with your brain.
Really?
Yeah, it can send like waves to your brain.
Yeah.
It kind of scrambles what your brain like processing
Yeah.
and shit.
Oh.
And it-
Like I was just saying, because I remembered what
Yeah,
I was
go ahead.
thinking of.
What'd you say? Okay.
Apparently,
I fucking waved to you.
what happens when you die? I mean, I don't know if this is true or not, because it was just part of the movie, The Lazarus Effect. I don't know if you guys were going to see that.
Yeah, like
I agree with
freaking
that.
bringing shit back to life and stuff through
Yeah,
electricity.
but that's not like what I'm talking about.
Frankenstein!
but it's still a thing.
Sorry.
Anyway, what happened was what they described in the movie was when you die, there actually is a bright light that you see, but it's not actually what people think. It's not like going to heaven. It's not Jesus and everything. But what happens
It's
is
a
like
fucking drug that your brain releases.
yeah, there's
All
like
of
a drug that your brain releases, and it all rushes to your head in the very last second of your life, and
Best
It
trip
shows
ever.
everything through
yeah,
your
it's
life.
supposed to be
It, like,
your
goes-
best trip ever. Like there's nothing that can beat it, but there's no.
no.
Coming
Black
back
tar
from it.
heroin.
I guess black tar
Fucking,
heroin.
they
Black
actually
tar
they,
heroin.
But then you die.
recreated that as a drug you can take.
Shrooms.
No, it's an actual like chemical compound that they have made that like stimulate that, like you're gonna die, so your brain releases it also. So you just have that trip of like if you're gonna die, and it basically changes a person completely.
Yeah.
Like the like did you watch the podcast of like Ray William Johnson and stuff
Probably.
and whatever
Yeah.
that bitch's name, I can't remember her name.
Sure.
The Asian
But
bitch?
the Asian one.
Anna.
Anna, yeah. They fucking talked about it, and I guess one of her friends actually took it and then completely changed personality. It was completely different.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's
That
you
helped
see
her out?
it-
Or just
no, it like fucked her up. Like she was not the same. She was like antisocial and shit.
She like saw death.
Yeah, it's basically you experience right before death, and then it stops, and you go back after you see all that shit. You're just like, shit.
There was
this is-
actually this really crazy ass game that I saw being played by PewDiePie, and it was like a near death experience type of game. and you hear like it starts out with just like blackness, and you hear like this like car collision and like sirens and shit coming, and then it shows you like in first person like this weird ass world, pretty much trying to escape this skull which represents death in like a smoky cloud, and it's actually based off a true story of this guy who actually got into a car accident and was put into a coma and was drifting pretty much in and out of consciousness each time, pretty much as a near-death experience as you'd call it, and that's what he saw in like his like time of being passed
That
out.
was
Pretty much,
a
that's how he
game-related trip right there.
that's how he explained it, and it's actually a pretty creepy ass game because a lot of the places you go to is like a door, and you're back to where you start. It's like holy shit.
The Evil Within, was that it?
No,
No.
it's
That
it's
sounds
a
so weird.
PC only game.
It's like one of those.
And it's like one of like those like 15-minute long gameplay type games, and it was really creepy because like there'll be parts where like you'll see like you'll hear someone say like clear, and then he'll get shocked. You'll see like the doctors for a brief second hovering over him, and then it'll go back to it and stuff, and then finally at the end, you go through like a maze and stuff trying to escape death, and you'll see like his body laying in a hospital bed, and you pretty much go back to his body, and he wakes up at the very
You
end.
remember
The one
fucking-
thing about
Go ahead.
the one thing about anxiety is you can't think too much. Because if you think too much, you're gonna fucking have an anxiety attack, and I fucking hate it.
What do you mean you can't think too much?
Like I'll start thinking
That's the
about
point.
death.
Your brain's overreacting. If you fucking think about it even more, it's gonna double overreact,
then-
and it causes panic attacks.
like
I'll hear what you're saying, and then I'll think about death again. I'll think about that shit, and then I'll think about a bunch of scary shit that I know is gonna happen. And I'll start looking around, and I'll start freaking out, and then I'll get normal again. And sometimes, like I'll be like, "What the fuck was that?" And then it kept going off and on.
yeah.
Fucking, have you seen the game Neverending Nightmare?
I've seen the game Pornhub.
It's wacky stuff.
That's a pretty cool game because it's about the person that like basically tells the story. He didn't really make it, did he?
I don't know. I think it is.
There was like a big, kind of a big team, but not really. But it's a decently long game, isn't it? Like an hour and a half or something like that, 2 hours maybe.
Yeah.
Unless you go for like all the endings and you can replay, but it's basically like shit he experienced while he was in his like deep down in his mental illnesses that he had. I doubt it was only depression, like fucking Jack Fraggs was talking about. He was like, oh, deep depression, this is what you see. I don't think it's you hallucinate and see weird shit. Just you get depressed, you get fucking down, and if it's clinical depression, it's constant. He had to have other mental illnesses because depression goes along with a lot of them. Like he probably fucking had like everything, it seemed. The shit that he actually had to see all the shit that is in the game.
Were those meant to be hallucinations, or were those
that's what
his dreams?
That's what he saw in like hallucinations and what he thought about and shit like that. It was pretty fucked up, and I think people should really make more games. Fucking got super quiet. Fucking make more
Fans are
games, kind of like what like
Vent.
people like. It would be a good way for people. Speaking of vent out what they felt.
Oh, wreck.
Oh, wow. And
Right.
then make it into a cool game, and you get to experience like what they get to see. And did you guys hear? It's fucking rolling into something else. Like that they
Segue.
are making new games to help with eyesight and shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
I
Like,
think
like-
Ubisoft is making a game to help with people that have like
like what game?
I don't know what it's called, but it's like it basically counts as medicine. They prescribe it to people
Yeah.
with
They prescribe it to
Yeah,
people
there's-
strictly with that shit.
yeah, because it has certain color schemes, so where you have to actually wear like a certain like glasses that will actually help and like
What type of game is it though?
it's more like a platformer and puzzle game. It's basically to keep your eyes focused on something and kind of like help.
Actually improve eyesight?
Yeah,
What if it was people for blind? Like they suddenly just start seeing shit again
That's
when they
how
That-
blindness
that's not-
works.
It's not how blind it works. I know, but
He knows.
just imagine.
just
We
imagine.
should start doing short films on our channel because I have one that I want to do.
Like what?
I think I've already told Jacob this one, but like
Maybe.
it's where a new drug comes out because like a new disease comes around where it's a lot of psychedelic shit where you get really depressed and shit, and like you get really, really, really depressed, and you like want to kill yourself,
And shit.
You get really sick,
And shit.
and a new medicine.
Always gotta add that in the sales pitch.
And a new medicine comes out that helps people with it, but it pretty much sends you to sleep. The medicine works, you'll wake up and be happy and forget about the shit, and like it'll help you get through it. So this guy's like, fuck it, I'm gonna abuse this shit. I'm gonna try to stay up on it, and then he stays up on. He doesn't stay up for the first few times he tries it, and like after the third or fourth time he tries it, he gets addicted to it, and he loses the ability to sleep, and then he starts going insane because he doesn't get sleep, and then the drugs also screwing with him, and a bunch of other shit, and then he goes insane, and people are trying to do like religious shit on him, like get a demon out of him when there's no demon inside of him. He's just so insane that it's creepy.
Okay.
That would be interesting, but now we're gonna have to fucking cut it off because it's over an hour and a half. I'm pretty sure by now.
On this second part alone.
No,
Here's the third part. No, this is the fourth part.
Yeah.
Really?
Just because of interruptions.
Because it's 30 minutes there, and then it's 25 the other one. That's already 55 minutes.
So
Plus
this is
we
like-
had 3, so that's 58 minutes. So we've been going for an hour and 38 minutes.
Okay,
So
let's close up.
Close up shop.
close up shop. All right.
Yeah.
Close up
That
shop.
was the second podcast.
Why do we gotta leave on such a sad note?
It's not really that
It's
sad.
kind of
Floppy dicks. Okay. Done.
Whoa, hey,
All right.
I like leaving this
Why do we gotta leave
I don't
off
know
on
why.
such a floppy note?
Oh, what?
Not floppy weens, stiff ones.
Yes,
Now we're leaving on the stiff
Long
note.
erect penis.
I'm a.
I want you to urinate on my tits.
What?
The fucking podcast went like this. It was like really fucking noisy. Kind of went down, kind of mellowed out, went down again, just mellowed, and then floppy dicks, and it just really escalated quickly, and then pissing on the tits. And
Yeah, it's just like, I'm sorry, Grandma, I cannot accept these ass cookies. I'm a big boy now, and Alec Baldwin's an asshole.
Allahu Akbar. Yeah, alright. So this has been episode 2. It's in multiple parts for some reason, so this is gonna be fun.
Episode 2?
This is episode 2.
This
We
is
just went
episode
over
2.
this. You know how we only recorded 1, and this is the second recording?
This is like 2.5.
This is 2!
Jacob,
Yo.
press the button.